strewn about everywhere.
You will clean my poos, human.
I do clean his poos like every day, and then he immediately goes and shits in the box again.
That's called a gift.
Every single time I empty his box, he immediately has to do, like, I don't know.
That is the gift I present to you, human. You will worship them.
Yeah.
You're gonna come home one day after a long day of work and open up your bathroom door. He's gonna be sitting there on the toilet with a newspaper like, do you mind?
It's gonna be impressive because he's gonna have to figure out how to open the damn door first.
You see him sprout a human thumb from his paw.
Oh.
You joke, but some cats can actually open doors.
Yeah, no, some cats actually have, like, they do actually have, like, this extra digit that could pass as a thumb.
Cat thumbs.
Oh. The new hit cartoon on Jetix, Cat Thumbs. Ooh, good music.
Oh.
How would you like to meet the mayor of the Dark City? My name's Mayor.
Fine labs, Mayor.
I'm the best.
My name's Sarg.
I'm upper ass class.
You will worship the Saint Patron Tonbo.
Here's ascended to godhood.
Yet he still treats me like I'm a god.
That fool.
All grasses are queens. That'll be the fight between Tonbo and Grifter. All grasses are queens, Grifter. If it breathes, it's a shell knock.
I swear, you did the same thing when we went to Epstein Island.
Shellnark is the Hunter x Hunter equivalent of thought.
Oh.
Shellnark is a thought, first of all. Secondly, I will give you my 5-hour lecture on why he is a thought.
Oh. Put on a cup of coffee, ladies and gentlemen. It's time for your favorite morning talk show, Early Morning Thoughts with Batty.
Did you put out a tweet?
I did not. Would somebody mind doing the honors?
I can do that, yes.
I don't have the tweets pulled up.
The tweets.
Batty, we should start a very weird podcast, but it's us dressed in very formal wear talking about just trash human subjects.
Oh, like for example, the Uncle Iroh dating fanfic we're coming up with, just revolving around elderly cartoon characters.
Yeah. Oh no, that's a radio drama we're gonna do.
Oh, okay. We'll come up with different trash subjects.
Yeah, elderly folks need some love too.
He wrote his own romance novel. It's called Bend My Fire.
Okay.
Uncle, why are you so stylish? Prince Zuko, you don't know why they call me a firebender? 'Cause my shit be hot, son. I want hip Uncle Iroh.
Retweeted.
Technically, Aang is the hip young grandpa of that series.
I guess you're technically right.
Aang is very progressive for 100-year-old. You would think he'd have much different beliefs.
Evil beliefs.
can't say the word beliefs nowadays without it being a fucking evil belief witch
Oh.
reference.
That's because there's too many fucking disgusting witches in this world. Like, if they, I mean, even though they're not real, I'm just saying if green witches with pickle noses were real, I would kill them all.
Oh,
But I know that they're not.
I don't believe that for a second, Cable. I think if green witches actually existed, you would just want a witch girlfriend.
Well, how pickle of a nose do they have?
It might vary, but they have a good personality and are very adorable, and they'll love you unconditionally.
I mean, it's kind of all I ever wanted.
But they just happen to be a green witch with a slightly pickle of a nose.
Oh gosh, waiting for people to pile back in here. Oh no, I can hear my voice. I sound gross.
Oh,
Yeah.
I'm Cable.
I know
I'm
the
Cable.
feeling.
Oh.
Yeah.
I love this music.
This is a good one from the Kevin MacLeod site. This is called District 4.
Sweet.
I like this track.
Oh, are we gonna have to put ourselves on the map?
Yes. And we are good to go when you guys are ready to start. If you want to give it a couple more minutes for people to come in.
I'll give it a few more minutes.
Okay. Surprise, there's no Saint Beasts. You guys are fighting evil witches.
I knew it. There's a big cauldron in the middle of town that keeps throwing people in.
We could just go through the plot of The Wizard of Oz.
Now we're going over the plot of The Witches from Roald Dahl's old book. I'll put you guys in an Are You Afraid of the Dark episode.
Oh God.
What about that one movie that used to be played around Halloween all the damn time with those three witches? That all they wanted to do was eat all
Hocus
little girls.
Pocus?
Yeah, Hocus Pocus.
Well, they were the definition of witches with evil beliefs. The only witch that doesn't have evil beliefs is Scary Godmother.
Okay.
We did the Hocus Pocus campaign. Batty would lead us in a rousing rendition of Come Little Children.
Hocus Pocus was like the good witch Disney movie, right?
Yeah.
Okay. That used to be my favorite movie.
I used
get
to love
on,
the
like-
hell out of that movie.
We'd get on like a 40-minute discussion about the word yabos.
We should do an Akira campaign where you all play old children.
Oh God.
I don't like that, Kipple.
Fine, you can be Tetsuo, but that also, I don't think you have enough canvas in your art program to draw that forehead.
It's
That's
literally
the only part of your body that grows, just the forehead, nothing else.
Alrighty. Batty, did you put Naoki on the map?
Let me look. I'm afraid I did not. He might be large, but before you say Giga Naoki. Oh no, never mind.
large
I
and in
think
charge.
We actually fixed it. All the Giga Naoki jokes we were making while doing the map tests. He fixed your token.
I'm sorry, Batty.
Now we can't run that joke into the ground anymore.
Well, we still have Giga Karumi.
Alrighty, let me know when you guys are ready to start.
Oh yeah.
Oh yes! My body is ready!
Oh.
Noodle, you good to go?
I'm good.
All right. So, as we jump back in, everyone, let's continue. So, as we jump back in, you guys found your way out of the cavernous mountains, traveling underneath a good portion of Demon World, making your way through. You find yourself in the outskirts of the Dark City. It's been about a day and a half since you left the settlement. While you haven't done anything extraneous, the buildup and anxiety of traveling towards the St. Beast, as you see beyond the cityscape itself and the actually imposing size and magnitude of what you can only assume to be is Maze's castle, the scope of where you're actually going and what your mission this time actually is just now hits you for real. You're literally going to that massive castle beyond this forest. And in between Maze Castle and the city, there is a forest, which you'll be walking through. It's very short, though.
This place is a lot nicer than I thought it would be.
Yeah, there's an assortment of demons walking around the city. It looks more so like they're here under some sort of protection and not so much out of like an obligation or loyalty. They're more keeping to themselves. Some of them are fighting. Some, like, this is more of an area where if you drop dead, you've dropped dead. People will just outright kill, and there's no sort of like, you protect your own skin here. Would anybody like to make an investigation check going around?
Oh heck yeah.
Sure. Oh, not bad.
Hey.
Okay. Naoki?
No, I'm gonna not do that.
Okidoki.
How dare you make me roll an investigation check, you son of a bitch. It's almost like this is a detective campaign or something. That's a 1.
Oh no.
Wow, for once, Daisuke and I got better than fucking Pyro.
Pyro hadn't rolled yet.
Oh, I thought that
I
was
just rolled
Pyro's.
Pyro.
Oh, of course, he did.
I hate how he's just smarter than all of us, too.
He's just good at detective work. So, Pyro, Kunai, and Daisuke are the only ones who would actually notice this. Renka and Karuni, Karinu, sorry. They sort of grab you, Naoki, and you three are like the ones with the ears, just like 2 sets of real ears, 1 set of hat ears. It's pretty much you guys are just like more fixated on the dangerous environment and like looking around. So you don't really pick up on too much as you travel. So let me see how this would go. Because there's a very specific thing I needed to know if you guys would get. Kunai, Daisuke, and Pyro. As you guys are traveling around a bit, Pyro suggests that you look around and try to gather any information before you make your way over to Maze Castle. So with your rolls, I'll present you some things that you can look into. You can choose one of these to look at. You see what looks to be a bit of a drunken-looking man just kind of sitting outside of a bar, like mumbling something to himself. You see another demon who is in what appears to be sort of like holy garments or like vestiges. And you see what looks to be a bit more of a scholarly demon. Out of these 3, which one would you guys like to go and talk to? This would be a group go talk to.
I vote
So
for
the one with the
drunk.
robe is obviously a Saint Beast, right?
He is he? Let's go crack some skulls.
You're away from here, Naoki. You're off doing other stuff.
Okay, fine, fuck it. Why not?
Go away.
I can't make a joke. It's alright.
No, no jokes. This is Cyril.
This is cereal. Super cereal.
Super cereal.
Super Groff.
I hate how grass is just Al Gore without the lisp.
If you want to know who Grass is, check out Bugs and Bones. But what were you saying, Noodle? Continue.
I vote for the drunk.
The drunkie.
The drunkie.
Okay.
Drunky. Oi, drunky.
What does Daisuke vote for?
I'm going to. Okay, we're doing this as a group?
Well, this will be between you, Kunai, and Pyro deciding to go talk to one person.
We're going up to one person as a group, though, right?
Yeah.
Okay, the drunk.
The drunk? Okay. And with you two voting drunk, Pyro will just kind of unanimously go along with that.
Pyro confirmed for sup.
Yes. Pyro simps. You guys walk up. He reeks of booze. He looks like Ganta, actually. Just with a beard.
Evil Ganta.
He's got a... Ugh, I guess that was appropriate. He's leaning up against a barrel, drinking up out of a flask. He seems to just be holding a book very tightly to his chest, and he looks like he's just, like, lost in his own, like, world. You approach him. What do you do?
Hey, you okay there, buddy?
I'm doing okay. Who are you? Are
You know,
after my
just
money?
passing through.
After my money, aren't you?
Money? No. I just wanted to ask you something.
Just asks anything. You want something from me? It's gonna cost you.
I don't know, guys. Think we should get anything?
Throws down 1,000 yen.
Okay, fair enough. So what you do is you just let it grow out a little bit and you trim slightly. That's how you get the control and the length with the beard.
Okay,
No.
I'm writing this down.
In terms of keeping the sheen in it, it requires you to wash it with a very specific shampoo.
Hold
At least
on,
3 times a
slow
day.
down there, buddy. We had different
Yes.
questions.
Do you sell the shampoo here?
Daisuke, knock it off.
Pyro just looks at you, Daisuke, and goes, "What the fuck is shampoo?"
That makes way too much sense.
What do you want to ask him, Kunai?
Can you tell us about the lords of that castle over there?
Oh yeah, Maze Castle. He holds up the book that he's got under his arm, and he begins to like flip open pages, and he shows you a very long diagram like that hangs out of the book. The description of what this looks like is you see what appear to be almost like celestial bodies, 4 of them, all adorning what appears to be a large black tree whose roots dig almost like a maze-like pattern into the ground. The 4 auspicious beasts, lords of Maze Castle. Each one yields to another governing power. Above, as above, so below. And he's like, you can't tell if he's actually like reading the book or reciting it from memory. These the lords of the castle. they're gonna be leaving the castle soon, which means we're all gonna die. So I'm gonna drink.
What makes you say that? And also, why are they leaving?
They'll be free. They could only be trapped for so long. You can't keep a god bound to what a mortal wants.
Oh, that's charming.
Eventually, they'll be gone. Once they're free to do what they please, it's only a matter of time.
Cheer up, buddy. What makes you think they're gonna take notice of someone as, unassuming as you?
They attack indiscriminately.
Don't you think you should be trying to get the heck out of Dodge?
No point. They already know who's in the city. They know everything that happens in the city.
All the more reason to get out, don't you think?
No one comes and goes into the city without them knowing about it.
So they know we're here?
I mean, are you worth knowing?
Probably.
Yeah, it might be of interest to them.
And they probably know you're here already. They're the great ones. He's drinking more. You can tell this is more. He's probably intentionally trying to drink himself to death just because he wants to die on his own terms and not to them. All praise be to the four auspicious ones, the four divine beasts of the 5 cardinal directions. Let all yield to one. And he just kind of collapses.
Are you dead?
He just starts snoring.
Well, just gonna prop him against the wall.
You prop him up against the wall. He's backed out though.
Well, we didn't learn all that much from that guy.
Well, we did learn that they know we're here. If we go in with the assumption that we don't have the element of surprise, they can't catch us off guard.
Yeah, that's true enough.
Either way, it sounds like the more time we waste in the city, the more they might catch on to what Spirit World's trying to do. It might be best if we just head straight for it.
Is there any particular buildings? Because obviously there's a bar if that guy's all sloshed.
There's some bars. There's some what looks to be quick little shops. Nothing fancy, just quick little hobbled together things. There is a church, which is where you saw that priest-looking dude going into. And you see pretty much just random assortments of rundown shacks. It looks more like this is to call this a city is really belittling the cities.
Not gonna lie, I'm pretty interested in that shop.
It just sells standard wares. It's nothing you could get there would be of any big value to you, but you can go look if you'd like.
Got souvenirs?
Go take a look.
Which one of these would be the shop?
Right here. I can move you there if you want.
Yeah, because it's probably okay. Yeah, that was off my vision. Knock knock.
You go in. You see random assortments. They look like potions and stuff around the walls. Some standard looking blades, axes, knives, all that stuff. And then behind the counter you just hello and what? Oh, it's you.
Wait, what?
Come to break another one of my limbs or have your boy toy do it. You know exactly who this is, Daisuke. Who's the one demon you know that looked like pretended to be a human and used to run a shop?
Oh no.
Jirei?
Yes, Jirei.
Oh no.
Oh, so this is where you went. We were gone for like 3 months and we came back and you were just, my mom took over.
Yes, I was persuaded to relinquish my position by your bore of a mother, and...
Listen, that's out of my hands entirely. What my mom wants to do, she just goes and does. She's not the one who broke your leg though, right? I thought that was Akira.
It was Akira. Finding that I was illegally selling items inside the agency also sort of revoked my privilege to stay in the human world.
Yeah, you were also selling us broken shit, jackass.
I told you it was from my personal collection. I never said it was perfect.
Okay, so I gotta know. Did you actually put bath water in the potions?
Yes. Maybe.
Thought it tasted like fox.
He's like leaning his head up against the counter, like on his fist. Welcome to blah 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 blah. What do you want?
I mean, you got anything?
Nothing that you'd be interested in. You seem to have bought all my good wares. Since I can't sell in the human world anymore, my connection doesn't want to work with me anymore.
Well, that sucks.
Yes.
Got like a souvenir?
I don't know, you want a knife?
I mean, I'll take a knife.
500 yen.
Yeah, I'll slap it down.
He throws you a knife. It's got like a... It's just your standard looking knife. It's got like a little bit of like a demonic like a effigy carved into the blade. It's a knife.
Gift for Mitsuki.
I mean, souvenir's a souvenir.
Yeah. Oh yeah, that's right. The boar of a woman had a boar of a daughter too.
Oh boy, is she eating the shins?
No, she's just very annoying. I guess one good grace is I don't have to deal with them anymore. He looks over to you, Naoki.
Oh, is Naoki there too?
Oh, is Naoki not there?
I thought. Wait. Okay.
I had assumed like one. You know what? That was me forgetting to say something, and that was my fault. So we'll say Naoki's not there if you don't want to be.
Okay. Naoki's probably like looking around town with Renka and Karinu.
Okay, so you guys, I'll say, are just kind of trolling around at your own beat. With your combined investigation, you guys get an 18. So, let's see if the three of you together can figure something out. While Daisuke is dealing with...
My one contributed a lot to that, I assume.
You know what? The bare minimum for finding something, like, is a group check that can equal at least an 18.
Okay.
So your one actually did contribute just enough to push you over the edge.
I feel so proud of myself.
So you guys walk. Renka's kind of just like looking around. Some demons are stopping to stare at her because they can sense the spiritual energy coming off of her. That's unusual. But Karinu just like shoots them the death glare and they just kind of go about their business. You manage to see that priest. Well, you manage to see a priest-looking demon just sort of walk by. Oh, mighty formidable ones we have here. I've never seen demons run away that fast, or at least not from anyone that wasn't one of the 4 divine lords.
Hey, you a cult nut job, mister?
Not a cult at all. More of a faithful follower. Praise be unto the auspicious ones, the divine lords of province.
The ones that are gonna break free and murder everybody when they get out.
Death is a natural part of life. All life yields to one true authority in this world. The one that is stronger than you. There is always the one above. And as above, so below, where we remain.
Huh.
From the flames of the phoenix, let the ashes nourish and restore the lands.
Oh god, Pyro's gonna take notice of that.
Pyro's not there.
Oh, damn.
Pyro's with us.
Now that you mentioned that way, I kind of like the cut of your jib. What could you tell me about your deities? Deception.
Yeah, no. He spills. Ah, the great ones. The one we don't see 3 of them. Only Lord Genbu makes his presence known here. He is the one he is the only one not bound by the laws of Maze Castle, and can travel freely between. He is how we know they even exist. But we've heard tales over the years, over the centuries, the millennia that the beasts have existed. From Genbu, from Lord Genbu, up to the ruler of the castle.
A ruler of the castle. What does this Lord Genbo look like?
His mighty effigy is the stone itself that we walk upon. The earth itself is Lord Genbu.
Oh, like he's a rock monster.
Bite thy tongue.
Okay.
Monster does in no way describe our lord. We shall have no blasphemy in the name of Lord Genbu or any of the beasts here.
Oh, monsters are cool. Like, I don't know. I guess by like some people's standards, like you might be a monster, or I might be a monster, or my giant wolf friend here, who's also a girl, might also be considered a monster, who also just so happens to be a girl.
She just throws up like double finger guns, like, hey.
Hey, it's still weird. Okay.
Maybe you're just short.
Hey, listen, we don't talk about my height. Okay, that's a personal issue. I'm very insecure. No, I don't give a shit. So, I am very sorry for insulting your, auspicious deity, but, he's gonna actually look to Karinu, cause, he kind of assumes she's the pants of the operation. Is there anything else we would need from these guys? From this guy in particular? Information-wise?
Maybe learning if there's any way to if there's anything we should know about trying to get into the place itself.
So, it's a weird question. If we were were on some sort of holy mission in order to, encounter these, all-powerful beings, how would we get into the castle?
Oh, the gate. The gate is the first true test of anyone wishing to be in the presence of one of the lords.
Test, yes. And there isn't like a back entrance, or...
No, the gate's the only one we know of. It's sort of a rite of passage to see if anyone can overcome the gate itself. Many have died.
What would this test involve to pass the gate?
That is not for me to speak of. That is for one to learn when they choose to reach spiritual enlightenment and encounter one of the lords themselves.
Well, I don't really have time for that, to be honest. Question, what's your tolerance for pain? And I'm gonna roll an intimidation.
Go ahead.
That's a nat one.
So something weird happens actually. You see him hold out his arms as if he's just like leaving himself open for you to attack. Do with as thy will. In my death I shall just become one with the land, restored to the Lord of Lords themselves.
No, it's just not fun. Come on, guys, let's go. This guy's weird.
Praise be to the auspicious ones. Praise be to the Lord of all. Let the ashes of the phoenix restore.
As they're walking away, I'm gonna look over or talk to Renka and Kiryu or Kurinu. I want to say Kiryu from like the Yakuza franchise. That's not her name. Kurinu. And I'll be like,
It's warm in here.
fuck. What was I gonna say? I sidetracked myself. God damn it. Oh, that's fine. We can move on with something else. I might think about it later.
Jirei is very indifferent towards dealing with you guys, so after about 20 minutes, you guys would just sort of regroup as a whole.
Oh, you didn't have any info?
Nah, Jerry's not like the info type. Like, well, he's not like very. He's been gone for a while, and like this is him back, so he's not like he wouldn't have had anything of relevance. Also, he doesn't particularly like you guys because your actions indirectly got him kicked out of human world.
Listen.
He misses being with humans.
Technically, he caused all his own shit.
Listen, Jirai's whole story is like that of the Little Mermaid. He just wants to be where the people are. He wants to see him dancing.
Then why was he such a shithead?
Yeah, no, and technically it wasn't us that got him kicked out, it was Naoki.
Good thing Naoki didn't show up.
You guys were with Naoki. You're like Naoki's siblings or something.
When they regroup, Naoki would be like, "Oh, we got some information, by the way, from very, very, very weird priest man."
Oh, nice. We ran into Jirei.
Oh, he's still alive. I take it.
Hopping about.
Huh.
You did notice a very sick wheelchair underneath him.
He has it better than
Kibano?
Kibano, at least.
No, Kibano still has the skateboard. Kibano's doing dope flips.
We gotta introduce those two.
Yeah.
Kibano's a nice guy now.
Kibano is now, they're gonna
He's
be broken
reformed.
leg buddies.
Sometimes a man who can't stand can stand above all.
He have a new shop?
It's got some stuff, I suppose. You didn't have much.
Oh, we can burn it down after we get done with this mission. If we survive, that is. Yeah, high five.
It's kind of
Fire.
maybe.
I don't think we should burn anything down.
Oh,
Hey, we should probably take care of these guys first.
but yeah, anyways. So, good news. The whack job priestman, and I was talking to him. Apparently, I don't think that they are specifically of the deific nature that they have been described as, considering that there's only one of them that can directly talk to any of these individuals, and it's just because he's like some sort of weird earth demon. Other than that, I found out that there is a front entrance that will probably get us killed.
So they're like side door.
That's what I asked, and he was like, "Nope, no side door. I guess there might be one, but I don't know of it." You guys finding out anything useful?
Nope.
No, sounds like the same stuff.
Apparently, the beasts have a very established like connection in here, and they're able to. The way someone described it to us, the fact that we set foot in the city, they already are most likely aware of our like presence and who we are.
Might as well
Or
just
at
hit
the
our
very-
in then.
It's probably the best course of action. The more time we take to think this through, the more time they have to prepare for us.
Okay, so rushing headfirst into danger is the best course of action, I suppose.
No.
Let's go kick their doors down.
Rushing headfirst into danger is the pyro course of action. He strikes a pose. Renka immediately jumps in with him. And then they both like take off. And Karina just runs right after them too. And she looks at you, Naoki, like she doesn't want to like. She just kind of like I like the poses. They're fun. And she runs off.
See, that's what I was trying to tell you the whole time.
Naoki's gonna sigh. Nice gay. You can pose if you want.
Are they still there, or they just already run off?
They're taking off. You guys gonna go? You guys gonna all go running?
Yo.
Yeah.
Just kind of do like a weird pose, not used to it yet. Like,
You'll learn.
what if I did it like this? Nope, haven't got it.
You're basically doing like you know that like pose Ginyu and Goku do where they're
Oh
leg is-
god, the one hand up, one to the side, hold on one leg. Yeah.
yeah.
I
You're trying to
have-
figure something out.
No, if the idiot were to do anything, it'd be more like this.
We're bad at this.
Kunai secretly wanted to pose too, so she's doing it once everybody leaves and nobody can see her.
She's still wearing his jacket.
It's the jacket. It urges you to pose.
Kunai, you're uncomfortable. Not for the fact that the jacket is uncomfortable, but that it's too comfortable to be doing poses like this. You start to understand why Pyro might like doing that. It makes you afraid that you enjoyed it.
Oh.
So, as you guys travel through and you leave the outskirts of the city heading towards the direction of the castle, you do notice, like, as you're walking there, it looks like between this place, like, as sort of the more established parts of, like, the city disappear, you come into a more, like, decrepit and, like, almost, like, burned out forest with, like, dead trees just strewed about. And there are a lot of dead trees, like, surrounding this entire area. It looks like no life can sustain itself around here.
Damn.
If anybody would like to make a nature check, you can, as you're walking through.
Nature.
Nat 20.
Dice Day.
Oh. Even need to roll.
Dice Day, slap a perception check on there, too, with advantage.
Oh boy. Nat 20.
I couldn't have asked for you to get better rolls for this.
God damn.
So, I gotta explain this to you. As you're traveling through, the trees sort of form. You can kind of picture it in your mind, like looking at how dead, like versus like what they would probably look like if they were more like fertile. This would have been like one hell of a forest, like surrounding here. Like these things must have been like vibrant and just like flush with life. This would have gone on for like miles and miles. But it seems like it's not so much that they've died out, but that their very essence is being like drained from them. And it seems to be like the closer you get to Maze Castle, the more drained they appear to be. And with that perception check adding on top of the nature check to notice all that, you notice like in the roots, like in the some of the lower parts of the trees, they look to be like skeletal remains of creatures sort of like reaching towards the castle as though they were grasping onto life dearly. And it's always like entangled in the roots of a tree. They're never just like strewed about on the road.
Doki, that Earth Demon guy,
Oh, yeah.
is he like some sort of like an Earth vampire? Like he just like sucks nutrients out of things.
How the fuck should I know? I had like a 5-minute conversation with some just
I don't know.
cultist whack job.
You seem to know a bunch of other demons around here.
It's completely coincidental. I don't know why both my mother and the person who replaced me all happen to be in the same 50-meter radius. It's just like
I believe the term is kohai.
I was avoiding that. I was avoiding that, you motherfucker, and you know why.
Like, you think maybe potentially, like, if this is some kind of earth thing that can possibly travel through the ground to get to those
I'm
people?
pretty sure about that. The guy was like totally like upfront about like, oh yeah, the Earth guy just visits us all the time, and he's the one who started the little religious faction.
Alright, so if they're not actually gods, then they probably have to eat still.
I would assume so. They probably gather lesser demons or have a way of siphoning energy from the castle.
I know normally we go in and we kick the shit out of things, but I think we really gotta make sure we kill these guys.
I could take it or leave it. I believe that everything has a right to not have their head kicked off, except specifically the one guy whose head I kicked off because he was kind of a dick. But I guess if the opportunity arises, just do whatever you feel is necessary.
Alright, I'll go for the arms, you go for the head.
Okay, that's fair.
I got the stomach. Renka's just like jabbing the pipe she's been carrying.
You better pick and choose.
Noodle?
I'm here.
Okay.
I'm just listening to their shenanigans right now.
As the convo goes on, a good portion of time passes, another 20 minutes moving forward, and as you reach sort of this upper part in these stairs you ascend up, you find yourself in front of a gate with a small creature standing in front of you.
Oh, I love that guy.
Oh, it's a baby.
A baby.
He is
We're
baby.
gonna murder. Oh, demon.
I think this works. Alright. Noodle slap your kunai on there.
Kiga Karuni. He once stood among us, Lord of Tunes.
Alright, let me just find the thing I have set. Okay. As you guys ascend forward, and sorry, these were layered on top of each other, they shouldn't have been. You see flying immediately over and like keeping an eye and watching you are a couple of friendly looking eyeballs. Just staring down as you ascend up the stairs. Oh, hello. Visitors, we love having visitors here. Are you here to pay your respects to the Great Ones?
You could say that.
Come on, come in. Yes, the door's right here. What do you do?
We go to door.
What was that?
We go to door.
Okily dokily.
I'll saunter up to the door as well.
All right. Pyro will also saunter up to door. Daisuke, do you also saunter to door?
Already there.
All right, then with all three of you here, everyone make me a dexterity saving throw.
Oh shit!
Oh no!
Oh no!
Oh shit.
Okay.
All right, let's pray to God.
On the bright side, I will only take half damage from this regardless.
I'm rolling this off their sheets because it's easier. Come on. Oh my god, let me see. Okay, oh shit. Okay, so only Kunai and Kurinu passed.
Wow.
So you two would have managed to duck out of the way as you see this large sort of like in front of the gate almost out of nowhere. It's harder to describe right here, but it's like a massive sort of like thing drops down from like the ceiling portion of this as you get close to the door, and it begins to slowly like drop its weight down on all three of you, all four of them. So Naoki, Renka, Pyro, and Daisuke have to make strength saving throws.
Okay.
Come on, it's my good one. Oh, come on!
What are we working with? Okay, so Daisuke and Naoki are a little afraid, but Renka and Pyro, just through just sheer force of will, are managing to like keep this burden up on their backs as they're like holding the gate up. You guys are putting it in too, but Naoki, you immediately feel like your legs doing like the wiggly wobbles as they're about to like give out from you, and you hear like these bats just laughing. Well, it looks like two out of 6 of them lived. Well, they did look like the fastest ones. I guess these ones are worthy. Anything fast enough, anything smart enough to avoid that deserves to meet our lords. Now just let the other ones die and we'll take you in.
That's funny. She's throwing a dagger at one of them.
Which one?
The closest one.
This one right here?
Yeah.
Okay. 1 second. Okay, roll to hit.
21.
Yeah, you definitely hit. 5. Yeah, you hit it directly in its eye, and you just see goo starting to pour out. And it's like, no, we'll take you. And it is going to. Okay, so this one I need to put a thingy on it. So it has failed one of its concentration checks on the gate. So the 4 of you make strength saving throws again. Or rather, the 2 of you make strength saving throws again.
Could I bypass this process by maybe using one of my abilities?
What you got in mind?
I was thinking, I don't know if this would work, but I have Wind Wall, which basically makes a 15-foot high, 1 foot thick wall of air that basically does a severe amount of bludgeoning damage, 3d8, to targets that are stuck in it. But I would be basically doing it to the side of me, just trying to push up the gate.
So you want to like force the gate back with wind?
Yes. Wait, is this gate like coming down on us, or is it?
It's coming down.
Yes. So I'm gonna basically force the gate up with Wind Wall.
Okay. Yeah, I would say you'd be able to do that for this. Just let me just roll something really quickly for that. All right. So roll the 3d8. Let me just see how much damage you would do with it.
Okay, 3d8. Go ahead and do that.
And is there a radius for how far this will hit?
So basically, there will be, I believe, a 50-foot by 1 foot line, like right next to me.
Okay, so direct to me. So it's going straight up, right?
It's 15 feet high. So yeah, it's going straight up 15 feet, and then like going into the tunnel and going like straight behind me about 25 feet. It would just go.
So like this and
Yeah.
then like that.
Yeah. So
Okay. So
easier to draw it out to where it's just like like that.
oh, did you roll all the d8? I thought it was 3d8 damage.
D8. Fuck. I thought that was the 3d8. There we go.
So 19.
Yeah.
So yeah, then this would be more than enough for that. So you hear them laughing like, "Yes, we'll watch the," and you just immediately like hold your hand up, and then almost like a wind like drill, it just like as the gate drops down, you just watch as like stone just scatter across near your palm as like small sharp shards are flying out everywhere, like striking these creatures that are within close proximity to you. I'd say only this one over here wouldn't get only this one wouldn't get hit by like any debris launching off from this, but the others would take the damage from that wind wall that you just did, and you killed 2 of them instantly.
Oh God!
As soon as everybody's like on the other side of the gate, I'm just going to drop the wind wall, flip the last one off, and say, "Wind ninja, bitch!"
Well, I may have made a grave miscalculation. It thinks to itself. Okay, I think I know what to do here. Suzaku! And it starts flying up as high as it can. Is anybody going to do anything?
Throw another dagger. I have 2 of them.
Okay. Roll to hit, and Pyro will actually take a reaction hit too. Yeah, you definitely hit.
5 again.
Okay. And let me just pull up Pyro's sheet so I can do something real quick.
This one's about to get ganked.
Yeah. Oh, cool. Pyro rolled the same attack roll you did,
Nice.
Huh.
with the same damage you did. So, as you throw your dagger up to hit it, you see Pyro just pull out his new sword. With one flick, you see black flames shoot off of it. They coat your dagger as it's flying through, and then this like burning black arrow just shoots straight through this thing's eye and kills it.
Nice.
As this just comes like its corpse just comes smoldering back down to the ground.
Retrieve dagger.
You retrieve dagger. It's hot.
Oof.
Sorry. It's gonna be a bit like that for a bit, but he's looking at you eagerly, Noodle. Make an insight check.
Nope. I will never understand the ways of the tune.
Dice game, make one quick perception check. This will be a low DC for you.
Oh goody! How low?
Oh my god. I gotta roll for Renka and Korinu. Okay, so Renka doesn't even notice. Oh my god, Korinu. The only person left who could possibly do this is Naoki.
Please do
Otherwise,
it,
this is
please.
gonna be a very sad thing.
What do I need?
Naoki, make a perception check, please.
Finally!
You notice this after he just helped Kunai like burn this thing down, and then she's like, "I'll never understand." And Daisuke, Renka, Kurinu all just walk in. You notice Pyro had his hand set for a high five. He thought he did a cool thing.
Oh.
And Kunai just walked away.
Oh, I feel bad. I want to be his friend. Oh.
You give someone a sentimental object, you tell them that you really respect them, and how this happens. I don't even want to fight anymore. I'm done.
That was the most tragic moment in this campaign.
It really
Potentially worse than grass getting shot.
was. Are you trying to guilt trip me, Batty?
Yes.
Don't even talk to. No, he's trying to offset what he did.
He is. He really
No.
is.
Look, leaving Pyro on a high five is pretty Brad.
Listen,
I'm
the
just
dice.
gonna say.
No, the fucking dice forced me to. I want to be his friend.
For shame.
I want to be as much of his friend as I am in real life.
As you guys make your way in, you enter into a darker room. I need everybody to make a Constitution saving throw.
Oh god.
Oh God.
God, not a. God damn it.
9.
That's another
We
not
rolled
one on a
awful.
saving throw.
Christ.
Kunai, you managed to hold your breath. Daisuke and Naoki, in particular, you pick. Oh, it smells horrible in here. Oh, throw your tokens on the map when you guys get a chance.
Do I puke?
Oh, it's all black
maybe
again.
I thought maybe we were and we just couldn't see anything.
No, I didn't have your tokens on here.
It's all, my dude. It's all black again.
Yep. I'm gonna fix this now.
Sight.
Room of stink. Give us sight beyond sight.
Can you see a little?
Yeah, I can see now. It's good.
Sorry.
I see nothing.
I'm fixing it. I'm fixing it. Alright, that's doing something. I don't know why it's doing that, but... Oh, wait. I think I know why it's doing it. Whatever, I can fix that later. Sorry, I'm just turning everything on. You're coming right now, Batty. 1 second.
Giga NPCs. Oh. Oh. I see listing.
Everybody good can see?
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. He was just small.
You all ate a big mushroom. So as you guys enter into this room, you see... First you pick up a horrible smell. It smells disgusting in here. Like, you're not happy to be in this type of room. And as gross as this will sound, the stone itself is just so, like, it feels moist everywhere.
Ugh.
You are met with like a pitch black room, but after a moment, emerging from the darkness, you just hear like a loud, grumbly laugh. Just well, what do we have here? Not many are stupid enough to venture this far in. If the gate didn't kill you, my death will surely... The death I will bring to you will surely be 1,000 times worse.
That's quite the slip you made there, Cable.
Yeah,
Yep.
Can we go to the part where you say you kill yourself and we just pass by?
Yes, he slits his own throat.
Oh, that was easy.
We'd like to activate our use of the item, the easy button.
These guys give you a piece of cake.
He already wants to die.
You see a large stone abomination staring down at you.
Excuse me, you're a lot uglier than the priest man described.
I'm going to enjoy killing you the most.
Hey, I got a question for you, Rockman. Did you eat that forest out there?
I don't answer the questions my food asks me. And he just starts stepping closer, looking down at you. You see Pyro sort of step out in front. I don't think we should waste our time dealing with talking to a beast like this. We're here to execute them, not to ask them questions.
Saint Beast.
Yes, right. Sorry. Don't want to be religiously insensitive. And judging by the looks of this thing, I don't even think we'd all be necessary.
What?
Yeah.
Hey guys, you know it'd be really stupid if we all fought these guys one by one and like, oh no.
Perhaps. I don't think we'd all be needed for this fight, and we should try to conserve as much energy as we possibly can. So let's see. Alright. I'm gonna go down the line from Kunai to Kurumi. Actually, you know what? No, I'm not, because I'm gonna count between you three. So Kunai has 1, Daisuke's 2, Naoki's 3, and if I get a 4, it's gonna be a reroll. Looky Lee, I got a 3. You don't have to do this, by the way. This is just Pyro being Pyro. He walks up to you. Naoki, I believe you and I would be all it takes to take care of this beast. What do you say?
Oh, well, you know, it's a fun idea there, but just gonna look towards Daisuke and Kunai, and then to Rinka, and damn it. Okay, fine, whatever.
You just call her K if you want, just to make it easier.
What's her actual name? Because I think I wrote it down wrong before.
Kurinu. Kurinu.
Okay, I do have that written.
Wow, I spelled it right.
Well, you and me, Pyro. Very optimistic about this.
Out of character, do you want to do this, Batty? You're not required to do this.
No, I want to do this. Naoki is just going to do this because, one, he probably realizes out of all the Saint Beasts, this guy is probably the easiest. And, two, he knows that Pyro might be a little bit more powerful than he's letting on, just based on the crazy shit that he's seen so far.
Alright. Does the rest of the party approve of this type of fighting, or do you all want to gank this dude at once?
Well, I mean, what do you think? Dan, I'll let you be the deciding factor on this one.
If it looks like it's getting dicey, I will jump in.
Agreed.
Got it. So, if shit looks south, you're going to jump in regardless.
Yes. I mean,
Alright.
the demon, the fuck does he care about fighting fair?
He doesn't. This is Pyro who cares about fighting fair.
Pyro will understand.
He is Pyro. Alright. Batty, roll me an initiative.
Hell yeah. Need to click my token first. 16. Oh boy.
20 for Pyro.
Damn.
And Genbu with that 13.
Oh, I'm sluggish from all my smell.
Don't say that.
I don't like that.
Okay, so it'll be Pyro and Naoki versus Genbu for the first fight. Let's see what Pyro wants to do. So, I gotta get this ability ready. Pyro is going to immediately, draw out his new sword. And after a moment... Let me see. Oh god, I don't think I put it in here. Fuck it. Kuna, you're going to watch as he makes it a point to do, the drawing the sword while holding the sheath behind his back. To, make it look overly stupid as he does so. But as he does, the blade itself, as it's drawn, is getting coated more and more in a black flame as he just, whips it out, and it's just, lighting up the whole room. And then, kicking off, he's going to immediately dash up to Genbu and slash him twice.
Damn.
Going in for... Okay, so his first attack is going to miss. As he overshoots the distance a bit and, misses Genbu's leg. And going in for his secondary attack, he will hit, though. Dealing 8 slashing damage to Genbu.
Nice.
Let me just, Sorry, I'm trying to organize where everything is, so... Alright. That ends Pyro's turn as he gets into more of a defensive stance after he slashes into Genbu. And he looks over to you, Naoki, and gives you the signal to charge in.
Okay, so question. Your rules, flanking doesn't give advantage, it just gives you a bonus to...
Yes, as I understand how flanking works, it does give you, it gives you +2 to hit is how I was told flanking works.
Okay, so... Yeah, I need to look at something real quick.
I might be incorrect on that. That's just how I was always told flanking.
Well, it doesn't I've seen it go either way, so it doesn't really matter. I think it's more of just a DM thing more than anything. But Naoki will actually run up directly to this guy, seeing as how if he even did want to flank him, it would probably, based off Naoki's logic, probably hitting his armored back wouldn't be the best of ideas. So he's going to summon his Cyclone Fist and go in for 2 attacks.
Right on.
Okay. 23 hit?
Definitely hits.
Okay.
Which is 12 points of damage.
Gonna clock him in the arm and then try to kick at his face. 22.
Yar.
Didn't even need that +2.
16.
Damn.
I'm just gonna basically just be breakdancing and end it with me kicking, doing an uppercut kick into his jaw.
Yeah, so you do that and you just start between Pyro slashing and then you going into punch and kick him. Genbu just sort of you see him just adjust his jaw I have a habit of underestimating, but it'll just make it all the sweeter when I see you die in front of me. As he's going to... Let's see... I need you guys to make a... Well, you guys, Pyro's one of them. I'm playing the other character. Excuse me, because I always forget that. Make a dexterity saving throw, Naoki.
Okay. Finally, a nat fucking 20.
And 24. You and Pyro both passed this. Let me see. So... We'll call it right here. You watch as he appears right over... Well, he doesn't appear right there. So you watch as standing right in front of you. His whole body, like, separates almost immediately, and then the shards of himself come barreling straight at you guys. Naoki, since you passed with a critical, you take no damage on this. You managed to gracefully dodge out of every attack. Let me see. Pyro will take half damage on this. Alright, so Pyro will take 4 points of bludgeoning damage as this dude like barrels straight through him. And you see just shards of him, like his head, his arm, his tails, his whole body separating as he's just like raining down as like a hailstorm. And I believe you're still within range as he appears behind you.
Yep.
Hold on. Attack works weird, so let me just see. I think it'll still hit. Okay. So, Kunai, you're within range and Daisuke is within range to see this. Roll a perception check.
Perception. 22, damn.
I see nothing.
Daisuke, you're looking the other way. Kunai, you watch his tail sinks into the ground and then it shoots up like close to Naoki, going in for piercing damage to see if it hits. Batty, does a 26 hit you?
Yes.
So that's gonna be, yeah, you take 8 points of piercing damage.
Okay.
As his you think that you've dodged out of all of his stones. You see one sort of like sharp spear shooting up from beneath the ground as it like leaps forward and stabs you directly in the arm.
Oh shit! Ah!
Oh shit. Didn't see that one coming, did you? And as he says that, Pyro's gonna charge in. Going in for some double slashity slashes. As he runs in, the first one misses again. The second one also misses. So he's going in to try to like break the tail off like Naoki! But as he's doing so, he's sort of like in a bit of a duel with Genbu's tail at this point, and he can't really make any headway into cutting him. Naoki, it'll be your turn now.
If I hit his tail, will it do damage to him?
If you break his AC, it will do damage. Pyro didn't break his AC, that's why it didn't do any damage.
Okay, I forgot how many turns my thing lasts, so it would dissipate this turn. I will take one of my healing potions.
Mm-hmm.
How much? Are these the better ones?
Depends. You should have a better one and some casual ones, right?
Yes. So I have, I think 3 better ones, which heal for how much?
1d6 plus 3, I believe.
1d6 plus 3. Okay, sweet. Ooh, that's good. Okay. So I'm going to heal up basically all my hit points. And then Naoki is going to see what Naoki can do. Oh boy. Ooh, I know what I'm gonna do. Okay. So, he's gonna slap Pyro on the back and run kind of farther away. Tell me when you need to tag out, and I am going to actually. Ooh, it's the range on there. Okay, I'm gonna run over here and try to attack him with my yo-yo.
Right on.
My chain cyclone.
You're so...
8. 8's not gonna hit.
Yeah, no, 8 doesn't hit at all.
Fuck! Well, sorry, Pyro, you're on your own.
Well, looks like your little friend abandoned you. Let's see how this feels. Genbu retracts his tail in and then shoots it back down through the ground to hit Pyro. Oh god, Pyro does not have good AC.
Oh, I did not know this.
Yeah, that first one hits, dealing 7 points of piercing damage to Pyro the first time. And then his second attack also hits. Oh god, dealing 11 points of piercing damage.
Whenever there's a good opportunity, Daisuke will probably be jumping into this fight.
Alright, Pyro's at half health basically. So Pyro just immediately, like, the tail shoots down to the ground and it pierces him through both arms. And he's, like, bleeding heavily, but he's not, like, dropping the grip on his sword. He's, like, getting into a fighting stance again. As he's focusing his mind, and he attempts to, like, heat the sword up again. He's gonna give up another couple Yoki to pull this out. To go in for his Black Flame Blade. Which is first hit. But not roll. He just hits.
Oh shit.
Damn.
Okay, so his second attack won't hit, but his first one definitely does. For 9 points of fire damage. So let me just... So yeah, he goes in... Oh god, this thing is so fucking finicky right now. 9 would be... So he immediately, one of his swings like barrels back, but he immediately gets like underneath, like in between the cracked parts of like Genbu's like stone armor, and just like jams the sword in there and then ignites it while it's inside of him, just sending like flames spewing out of one of the arm sockets. And Genbu just howls out in pain, like feeling this burn down. And as he stabs in, he's like, Naoki, if you're going to do something, please do it.
Okay there, Chief. He's currently under Genbu right now, right?
Basically, yeah. Genbu's
Okay.
big.
I would not try out the plan I was going to do because I would not want to crush our friend. Well, it worked the first time, and he's just going to try to use his Cyclone Fist again.
Alrighty. Roll your d4 to see how long it lasts.
Oh my god. Please last longer than one turn. God damn it! Oh, it's one turn!
You got like 4 when you punted Rando into the sun.
That's true. That is true. 18.
Fortunately, that misses.
And then one more. Nat 20.
Nat 20!
Okay. If this doesn't kill him instantaneously, I'm going to turn this into a Hurricane Fist. Can I do that?
You haven't rolled your damage yet, so I'll say that's allowed.
Okay.
That's 8 plus 15,
Yes.
which is 23.
Yes.
That's a hefty chunk. But that's not even close to killing him.
Okay, that's alright. Did you say I could add it or not?
I said yes.
Okay, so it would be 2 more d8 of thunder damage is what I'm aware. So
10.
but would that also double because of the special attack or not?
So it was a critical.
So would I roll 2 more d8s?
You can roll 2 more d8s, or you can double this 10. I'll let you choose what you want to do.
I'll roll 2 more d8s just to be fair.
Okay.
Okay, so that is going to be 17 more thunder damage in total.
Okay. Very nice. That hurts him quite a bit.
So yeah, Naoki's just going to wind up his arms and hit him like directly in the stomach.
So you just kind of like clock back. You pull your fist back, like thunder and lightning just crackling straight from it as you drive it directly in. Like through sheer force of willpower alone, you actually break through some of the stone plating and just like barrel your fist directly in. And they actually catch some of Pyro's black flames, so your arm is like coated in like this weird, like burning tornado just temporarily, giving you enough propulsion to like break into Genbu a bit. And Genbu looks fucking furious as he's just like standing back, like holes detonated in him, and he looks rough. Filthy worms. I will not know defeat at your hands. He's gonna give up more Yoki and appear here as you see him separate his body again for another stone shower attack. I need you guys to, again, make a dexterity saving throw, Batty. I keep forgetting nobody else is Pyro.
16.
So... Actually, you just pass. Yes. Pyro will take half damage from this, though. Which, oh, fucking Christ. Thank God it was half damage. So even managing to like block some of the stone parts of Genbu out of the way, more stone shards just barrel out, and some of them actually like two bludgeon Pyro in his shoulder, and one of them actually pierces and shreds a part of like the part just between his shoulder blade and his neck, and he's like bleeding heavily right there as he's like struggling to even hold himself up. And with this next one, Genbu is going to, I think you're both within range. Actually, no, just Pyro is. Yeah, he's gonna hit Pyro with that 27. Dealing another 11 points of piercing damage to Pyro.
Fuck.
Like, really digging it. And you can tell he's, even Daisuke, you would notice this. Kunai, you would notice this especially. Renka and Karinu noticed this too. Genbu's not fighting, like, in terms of, like, oh, he just wants to knock you. He's enjoying, like, causing Pyro as much pain as possible. Like, he's sending his tail to, like, directly slash at that wound on Pyro's neck to make it hurt even more, as he's, like, digging it in there.
Not enough for Daisuke to charge in.
Oh, that's more than enough for you guys to charge in if you feel like you want to.
I would like to, and I would actually like to immediately start activating the Jigan.
Right on. I'll say you, go ahead. And Pyro just howls out as he's not down, but he looks like he could pass out from shock at any moment.
Oh dear. Okay, well, Genbu needs to make a wisdom save.
Roll initiative first, Noodle.
Okay. Damn!
Make sure.
Oh shit.
Okay. Let me just click your token and add you in here, Noodle. Alright. Renka and Karinu would be getting set in, but I'm going to let you guys get this turn first before I add them to turn order. So, yeah, Kunai, Jiganai, I'm going to say with the nat 20, you like had that shit prepped and ready to go.
Okay, he's got to make a DC 15 wisdom save.
Oh, his wisdom's amazing, though. He's Genbu, the stink.
None of you will ever understand the power of smell.
So, yeah, he fails.
Yay.
Yes!
What's the repercussions of this?
I don't remember.
I think he has to try to move as far away from you as possible.
Yeah, he's considered afraid, I believe. Or charmed. Was it charmed?
Yeah, it was charmed.
So what is what is charmed? Does it state?
He He cannot attack me, essentially.
Okay. All right,
Until
so he
he
can't
breaks
target
out
you
of
for an
that.
attack. Okay. Kunai, you're open to jump in and attack, though.
Okay, how far away is this bitch? Okay.
20 fizzle.
20 fizzle. Okay. Well, I am... Can I bonus action use the Jagan Binding Curse?
I think it's a full action. I think it
Yeah.
takes a full action to do that.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna use my action to do that.
Okay. So, let me just check Jagan Binding Curse again.
It's a dex save for the Binding Curse.
Okay. So, just in case, because I don't know if you... So, what you can do with the Jagan Binding Curse is you can take it as an action or a reaction. And as a reaction, that means you could also set it to, like, if Genbu is about to attack somebody, or if he's about to, like, attack you, then you can choose to have Jagan Binding Curse proc then.
Okay, I'll
So you
have it
can
as
still
a
take-
reaction then.
Yep, so you could still take your action this turn and attack him, and have that set if he attacks somebody else.
Okay.
But you have to clearly specify, like, who he would be attacked. Like, if he attacks Naoki, then this will proc.
I will specify if he goes to try to attack Pyro again. Because it
Okay.
seems to really want to fuck with him.
Alright. But other than that, you can take your attack actions.
Yay. Oh no.
Unfortunately, you miss.
Of course.
You weren't in combat with him for 2 turns, so you don't have the advantage yet. Yeah. It's a new sword. You're still trying to get used to, like, using it. Like, you know, you got to adjust, like, the way it feels in your hand. But you're not able to, like, pierce Genbu's skin.
Moving away.
He looks at you and he's just like, "Oh, I'm sorry. Were you doing something?" Alright, I have to roll something for Pyro real quick. Let's see what you got, boy. Show them you're not just a gross chune, but you got a heart. Alright. Spending another. Go in. Like, arm bloodied up. Like, face looks like he's in shock from the pain that he just was dealt. He immediately, like, leaps up with the sword and tries to drive it into Genbu's neck to kill him. Unfortunately, that one's gonna miss. So he staggers trying to catch his base with that. Going in for his second attack. He does hit. Oh, come on, he's like either 1 or nothing. Dealing... another 7 points of fire damage to Genbu. Which is... it's not enough to kill him, but it is hurting Genbu quite a bit. And he's going to immediately, like, not run away, but sort of get into a defensive posture. Naoki, your turn.
Okay, there was one thing that I forgot to add for one of my previous damage die, but if it's too late to add it, that's alright. But, is his AC 4 away from, 18?
Yes, it's within 4 away from 18.
Okay, because, let me look at this again. Is it 3 away from 18, excuse me?
Yes.
Okay, then, Naoki's Cyclone Fist would have done another 1d4 damage on the previous turn. But, we can just say it missed that time.
If you want to retroactively add it, that's fine.
Okay. I'm going to try to hit him again with the Cyclone Fist. So this first one's for the previous damage. So that would be 4 more bludgeoning damage.
You should have took that for the turns.
And then I'm going to
If you roll a 1.
do Cyclone Fist again. Oh god, for 3 turns this time. What
Okay.
the fuck? Okay.
You haven't done Cyclone Fist in a long time, and this is the most you've ever really put it into practice in combat. You're starting to get the hang of really keeping them up, so you're getting a bit more adept with this.
What was that thing that Jin? Oh yeah. 23 I assume is going to hit.
Oh yeah, you hit.
Okay, that's going
16.
to 16.
That's gonna be okay.
And then 1 more for good measure. Oh. Okay, 17, but it's within 3, correct?
Yes.
So I'm going to miss, but it is going to do an additional point of bludgeoning damage.
Okay, so you're managing to keep you're using one fist to sort of like parry the stones around you so he can't like send shrapnel your way. And you're using the other to sort of like inflict heavy damage on him. Genbu looks tired and injured.
And then he's just going to try to get Genbu's attention. Man, look at all these gruesome hits I've dealt to you. You can only hit me like once? What kind of saint beast are you? And I don't know if that would be a persuasion check to get him to target me specifically.
Oh, Genbu's very stupid. He's gonna go for the thing that's like pissing him off, and that's you right now.
Okay.
Iroh is being mouthy, which is why he was enjoying it, but you're hurting him, so he's targeting you.
Vicious
Okay,
mockery him.
Basically.
That's good. And just kind of like get like in a fighting stance in front of him. Why, that's what I'm gonna do for my turn.
So 24 hits you, I assume, right, Naoki?
It's gonna hit me.
Yeah. Dealing an additional 8 points of piercing damage.
Okay.
As you see his tail just like jettison forth straight through. Then he's going to go ahead and try to take another strike at you with the tail. And he looks angry, and he looks like he's like desperate to kill one of you guys right now. That's another 24 to hit you.
That's gonna hit.
For 10 points of piercing damage.
Okay.
As he's... little worm, why won't you stay down?
He's gonna cough up a little blood. The best you got.
Boy.
Daisuke.
Alright. I've had just about enough of this.
And I'm going to I'm gonna use the advantage version of my Reiki ability on Oni-chan.
Genbu's your big brother?
Oh, we're gonna rock this one out of the park.
Come on, advantage. Ugh.
But big brother.
Unfortunately, you miss.
And spend a Reiki. And let's try that again. 20.
You hit?
11.
Alright. You fucking deck Genbu directly in the head. You actually managed to crack off a significant chunk of like his head horns. As he's just like, oh, my horns.
Not so horny anymore.
Oh. And I thought they smelled bad on the outside.
As he growls horribly, like in pain, but he's not down. Kunai,
Yes.
it's your turn.
Is my turn, yes.
I'm going to roll the initiative for the other two, just in case they jump in next round.
no hindi. Yay! Finally!
Hey, so you managed to 14 noodle. Damn, girl.
It's delicious.
You spark up Pyro's blade and it immediately lights up with a black flame. And you leap up straight and drive this directly into Genbu's neck. And he is he howls out. It is one of the most painful things he's ever felt. But he's not down.
Wow. Damn.
Unfortunately, that one misses too.
Okay. I'm getting out of there.
And then from you, he can't spark up the flame right now, but he still charges him with his sword. Given everything he's got one arm dangling down, he's having a hard time gripping with it. But Pyro leaps up in the air, he goes to hit, and... Wait, no, with +2 within range,
I was gonna say.
he just hits.
Oh my god. It's so fitting too, because they're...
For 9 slashing damage. So, immediately, just barely holding on, he's got the sword in a reverse grip. You, Daisuke, you watch almost you feel a warmth just go past your face. Naoki, you feel this as well? As a burning black streak lands right beside you. And where Genbu's body is, his head is halfway across the floor, burning to cinders by the neckline. As Pyro then sheathes the sword and collapses on the ground. Genbu is down.
Damn, Chuny.
Now,
Don't congratulate him. He wanted us to fight him 2-on-2, and look how that ended up.
everybody's within range. So, Genbu has a death burst, by the way.
Oh, boy.
Of course he does.
Everybody make a dexterity saving throw.
Come on. Come on, come on, come
That
on.
one.
15.
Oh, where'd my roll go? Oh, 11.
Okay, and...
Pyro, another thing. Explosion.
Okay, so... Everyone but Naoki passed. But the reverse of this is... Karinu got a nat 20, whereas you got a nat 1. So I'm going to say she manages to come in there and, like, get down, Mr. President, push you out of the way before you get hit with this severely.
Okay.
So she manages to knock you out of the way, meaning everybody will only take half damage from this. Which is... Everybody takes 5 points of force damage.
Ouchie.
And that is actually enough to put Pyro down.
Oh no.
That is also enough to put Naoki down, but I kind of want to flavor it over, this big lady just, like, fucking, like, rammed me into the pavement.
Hey, wait, what are you doing now? So you and Pyro are both down. Genbu is also down.
Daisuke's gonna run up to Pyro then and try to heal him up.
Wow, okay, we see who your favorite is.
You have Karinu! She's like actively holding you.
Yeah, I'm gonna go give Pyro healing juice.
Yeah, he might need that even after, because I know I'm not gonna be able to heal him enough with this. I'm going to inject my 12 healing pool into him.
Okay, so you managed to help close up the wound on his shoulder, and then
How much are these healing juices again?
the good ones or the Jirai ones?
Good ones.
1d6 plus 2.
Plus 3.
Plus 3? Oh, God.
So 4.
Okay. She's only looking a little scraped up now, but no, she's gonna give another one to Pyro.
Holds his hand up before you give him the second one. I'll manage. Let's hold on to these until we see what the rest are like. We might need them more later on than now. You see him like stabilize himself as he like sheathes his blade again, but his like one sleeve of his coat is like basically decimated, and his arm looks like his shoulder blade looks fucked up.
Ugh.
Oh God.
Even with the healing, like it's still like he looks rough.
That was not a smart decision there, buddy.
I'd say with two of us looking worse for wear versus not knowing what this guy could do, that was probably better. I wanted to scout it out.
Did anybody heal Naoki, by the way?
Karina would have been healing you. She gave you I'm rolling the d6 now.
Okay.
So I think that's 8 HP you get back.
8. Okay. Naoki, upon hearing that, would trudge over to Pyro and hit him in the back of the head.
Oh, not cool.
Among all of us, to a far lesser amount.
Yeah, but there's more than just him moving forward. We don't know what the rest are and how they fight.
I used my best attack on that motherfucker, and he did not go down. I can only do that once per day.
Yeah, we're gonna have to figure out how to. Ugh. Pyro just like stabilizes himself a bit. We'll have to figure something out.
Going to have to use my shitty killing potion to build myself back up. Because fuck Chiri.
You taste yourself in these potions.
I'm like on the verge of throwing up. It's alright.
Also, if you need anything, I definitely got some potions on me.
No, I'm a big boy. I can take care of myself.
Okay.
Renka immediately runs over to Pyro and is like, "Boss, you okay?" I'm fine. It's all in a day's work. Well, you're squishy compared to me and Kurinu. Next time, let us take the fighting. You're fast, but you can't really do much once you get hit. You're like a beanpole on roller skates. And she sort of just like trudges over and like points at the gate over in the top corner. Guess that'll be our next point of exit. Noodle's got a bathroom. We'll take a few minutes real quick.
Okay. I'm gonna do the same then.
Shit, I have to step away for just a moment.
I guess I'll look after chat. But I don't have Twitch pulled up, so if anybody sent anything, I might not see it. Oh no. Holy shit, we have 8 people watching. Not expect that for such a long stream. Hi, VD. How you doing, buddy? Hope you're doing good. Naoki just, nearly... Naoki and Pyro just nearly died the first fight. It's alright. Don't worry about it. Fuck you, Betty. Fuck you, Jack. Why fuck me? I only jokingly left Pyro for a second. I didn't know that he had, like, a piss poor AC. I'm not Pyro's fucking babysitter. He survived, didn't he? I'm piss poor at resource managing. I've realized.
We piss poor at a lot of things.
Yeah, I can't believe that I've rolled. I think 3 nat 1s on saving throws, and 2 of them are dexterity saving throws, which is my best saving throw, by the way.
Because you Stimkey? I'm not Stimkey.
Alright. Back in one moment.
Patty, what did you say to Jack that he called you Stinky?
I don't know. Oh, it's probably what I did to Dustin yesterday. Good
Oh.
time.
Hey, Jack, we just killed the stink.
We killed the Order.
Oh, I'm a big smelly rock man named Genbu.
Oh, I'm dead because of a dumbass who,
Genbu? More like Genbu.
More like Gen belongs in the trash.
We murdered the rock.
Yeah, we did. I actually had something that could have probably ended that fight quicker. I just, didn't know if it would work because I was working off Pokemon rules. And I'm like, oh, this guy is like rock ground. Electric attacks won't work on him. And then I realized, oh wait, my Hurricane Fist did the thunder damage to him.
Yeah, it would have been really, really, really good.
Yeah.
But hey, you did a shit ton of damage to him with that nat 20. Hell yeah.
Yeah. I did do a lot of damage. The downside is I can't do that again. The upside is that nobody else had to use their once a day moves.
True that. My whole plan was probably saving mine for this next fight.
Yeah.
If indeed we end up having to do the lava thing with Byakko, would it be kind of funny if I portal gunned his ass into the lava?
I don't know if he's resistant or immune to fire damage, but that would be hilarious if you can pull it off.
Oh no, I didn't mute my
Just try-
microphone.
Aw, Noodle. Everyone heard you in the restroom.
I was not in the restroom, but I'm pretty sure you heard the microwave.
That fight's gonna be scary for everybody but me.
Sorry, I'm back.
Listen, all
Oh,
I
it's
have to
alright.
do is survive 2 rounds.
Yes, Nifty. We defeated Genbu and his pickle nose.
Genbu had evil beliefs. He had to be taken down.
Genbu more like Dead Boo.
Or like, boo, you stink!
Alright. How long has the stream been going for so far?
1 hour and
Not very-
52 minutes.
Damn, we're at another 2 hours already?
Yup.
Probably squeeze in one more fight, I would think.
Okay, we can...
Genbu didn't take that long.
Yeah, Genbu didn't take long at all.
Genbu didn't. But
And
Genbu
also
is also the first of the Saint Beasts. How do you guys like Genbu? Well, say,
Smelly.
tell me
Like-
later. I want to hear about it later, but I want to hear. So, jumping back into it, you would see, as Genbu is, the body, burns away due to Pyro's flames, he just stands up. Well, are you... Oh, God. I think we'd better keep moving. If they're aware of us being here, then time is a factor we really can't afford to just, waste. He's trudging along. Who would be leading the way up to the next part?
Okay then.
Daisuke's kind of hardy.
Daisuke followed by who? Kunai?
Not me. Kunai is a
Okay.
squish.
So Renka would follow up shortly behind you, Daisuke, and you just hear her talking. Alright, this calls for some muscle.
Hey, that's what I want to hear.
Genbu's body is stinky, so he goes over here.
Smell.
You know, I'm surprised you're not trying to salvage him for parts, Daisuke.
I don't.
Good.
Oh God, is that really an option?
Can roll a survival with disadvantage because you're not familiar with demon anatomy. Look, you're not if you're trying to salvage instead of just rip inconspicuous parts off of him.
You're gonna be like
Ten-
one guy ripping
ten-
hair.
14 or 13 with disadvantage.
Let me see.
I take his pickle nose.
You get all of its evil beliefs.
Well, I mean, you did cut some of his horns off.
It's true, I did break off his horns.
Using the Oni club and just beating the stone until something breaks off, you manage to shatter a small portion, and then breaking off the end of it, you get the sharpened sort of like, it's still stone, but it's like the bladed tip of his tail.
Ooh.
So you've got Genbu's tip. You can add that.
His tip. Just the tip.
Oh, it smells so much worse than it looks. Just the tip.
It's uncomfortably moist in all the places you don't want it to be.
Oh, Jimmy would have loved this.
And you see a tattoo on his leg that says Genbu X Bakken.
Oh no!
I don't think that was his tail.
If you guys want to get that joke, watch Yu Yu Hakusho. Support the official release.
I'm gonna actually go up to Karinu.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you for saving me, Kaida. You just kinda like rammed me into the pavement, but it was very nice of you. I probably would have exploded just a little bit more had you not done that.
Well, let's just say I probably owe you a favor indirectly more than others.
How so?
She pulls you over to the side a little bit. And she like twirls her fingers to like represent your cyclone fists.
Yeah? What of it?
You learned that from Jin, didn't you?
I'm gonna roll an insight check on that. 24.
Yeah. She thinks you're a student of Jin's.
He's gonna hold his nose. Why would you be interested in this Jin individual?
You see her show you her arm. And then slowly you see almost like a ball of ice begin to form around her hand. And then it slowly begins to extend out further into like a blade. Jin was good friends with Master Toa.
You know Toa.
He was kinder than you'd expect him to be. I don't know if it was Jin's influence, but he showed me, when I was younger, he showed me just enough to survive.
Huh. I guess that makes us kinda in the same... I'm not, I have no use lying to you. I am not Jin's student. I am, formerly Jin's, not gonna use that word, not gonna use that word, not gonna use that word. I was the student that learned under Jin's master. And then Jin eventually went on to take my place.
Wait, so... You were the first disciple.
I guess, kinda. I was kinda bad at it, but so was Jin, but he seemed to pick it up more than me, so I guess that's why it probably seems like he's more adept at it than I am.
You see her immediately give you, like, the full respect 90-degree bow.
No need for that.
I'm so sorry. I didn't mean to disrespect the first disciple. That means you were around even before Master Toa.
And like they're just gonna like be like oh, you don't have to do that, but then like, oh wait, I can milk this, and he's just be like, oh yeah, no, I am a well respected individual in the Shinobi Dojo.
Well, make a deception check for that. Advantage, because
22.
Be glad I called advantage on that.
I'm so glad you called advantage.
Okay, I need to see what her wisdom modifier is, because she just... No, you're not getting away with it. She rolled a nat 20.
Oh, that's
and her modifier is a +4. She sees through the lies of the Naoki.
deceiving people is like the enjoy. So
I can see Master Jin might have been a bit more adept at this than you are, but that still doesn't denounce your ability. You are obviously no slouch at what you do.
something that I learned a long time ago, didn't really pay attention to at the time, but now it's kind of years later. I'm starting to pick it back up again for whatever reason. Kind of like I'm kind of like a little pissed that I didn't learn the cool wind powers like early on. Like, I mean, the training was boring and annoying, but I can like summon tornadoes from my fist, so I guess it pays off.
I mean, I thought it was fine with Master Toa. It was interesting, but
Oh, ice powers probably different training than wind powers. Most of the stuff I was learning is how to break my own bonds or achieve it in a piece or that bullshit. I don't know how ice people do the weird ice things. Like,
well,
not that you're weird or anything. You're pretty okay, but Toa's pretty swell too. It's just every other ice person, ice wielding. I'm gonna stop talking now.
knowing who you are now and who you keep company with you and Pyro, now I feel more than obligated. I feel like a desire to help you all see this through to the end.
Well, I
would like to talk to you when this is over.
No problem. Any friend of Toa's a friend of mine, just as long as it isn't any of the other ones, including Jin.
You remind me of Jin. He's just as funny as he is.
Well, I guess I am slightly funnier than he is.
Maddie, do you need some vindication? I like names. She does look at you, but I do need to talk to you when this is over. It's in regards to the I think we discussed this before, the similar way we both entered the human world.
Oh, yeah, no problem.
It's something I would need help with later. But we can talk about that later. Let's deal with these disgusting creatures for now.
And maybe next time you could go one-on-one with them.
That's stupid. I never get why Pyro likes doing that.
I don't either. I wasn't going to play along with it, but then I'm like, oh, I could probably take this guy out easy, because Pyro, have you seen his Phoenix thing?
You see her, like, the way Renka did when she thought Kunai was, like, the other big fan of, like, Kunai.
Yeah.
She immediately, like, you see Kurinu go star-eyed. Why do you think we work with him?
I was just thinking he was just gonna kill him, like, instantaneously with his big Phoenix powers. I didn't know we were gonna have to go through an entire fight with him.
You guys are having this conversation as you walk on.
Yeah.
Daisuke and Renka are leading the way.
So you're a pretty big fan of Kunai, huh?
Oh, the death metal idol was great. I miss my destruction idol goddess. She was my hero.
I never really learned to listen. I never listened to any of her music before, actually.
What do you mean? Just like getting uncomfortable.
I never had any albums.
Oh, when we get back to the human world, you are going to lose your shit.
I mean, probably. I mean, she never let me listen to any of this stuff, and every time I did ask anything, she always dodged any questions.
Wait, you knew Kunai?
What are you talking about? I mean...
Did you know her before she died?
No, I kind of met her after she died.
Wait, what?
Wait, what? Wait. We're talking about the same person, right?
Kunai Satsujin, the death metal idol. The baby metal idol.
Yeah, that's the one I'm talking about.
Wait, how did you meet her after she died?
I mean, we kind of like we're in the same orientation for the job.
Oh my. Wait, she works with you?
Yeah. Who do you think threw dare at Pyro?
Yeah, you overhear all of this, Kunai. Hold up, Renka's gotta like put 2 and 2 together now. She's actually not walking with you anymore, Daisuke. Like she's thinking as you move up ahead, and Pyro would kind of be trudging along. Kurinu's coming. Naoki's there. Genbu's still stinky. He's over here farther.
Go away, stinky man.
Alright. Noodle, make a deception check for me, please, with disadvantage.
Oh no. Deception. 5.
2 and 2 start to click. Just like even with his arm still injured, she just like pushes Pyro out of the way. And she just gets close and stares at you for a second. Then her eyes open to like realization. Then they open wide to admiration. Then you just see big Studio Ghibli style tears coming down her face as she just like latches her arms around your waist.
No.
I'm so sorry I was rude to you.
I want to go home.
And she's just holding her. She's like not letting go. Like you're trying to like shake her off. She's doing that chibi thing where she's super small and just like wiggling in the air.
God.
You can't like. I will never let anything bad happen to you again.
Okay, strength check to get her off.
Go ahead.
Remove her like, take her off like I removed a shirt from Naoki's head.
Go ahead. Make it a strength check.
Come on, roll 20.
18.
Counter athletics. She doesn't have advantage on this, unfortunately. You're dragging her away, and she's just like, "No, let me go, let me go."
Uh-oh, we got a job to do.
Kunai! Just screaming down the hallway.
Better not say a fucking word of this to anyone.
Sign my hat.
Later, idiot.
This is what happens as you guys move your way forward.
Before we get to the next room, Naoki's gonna go over to Pyro. Pyro,
Yes.
your arm's still fucked up?
I can't really pose right now.
If you decide to not stay back during the next fight, and heal up, I will stop mid-fight and kill you myself. So I'd suggest you stay at the back of the line, or I'm gonna lose my shit.
Fair enough. I think I could do the break.
Good talk, buddy. And I'm gonna pat him in his injured arm. Do it 'cause I care, buddy.
I hate this map. This next one looks gross. I'm not happy with this one. I really don't. This is my least favorite map I made, but I was having a hard time. I was trying to replicate these as close to the show as I possibly could.
Yeah, this one's actually pretty good.
Yeah.
As you guys make your way through the castle, you're going up a massive amount of like winding stairs, and it feels like you're walking forever. Renka's finally stopped crying, and she's like stabilized herself. But every time she looks back towards Kunai's direction, it's immediately like the instant, like she's just doing like the everything good here? We good? Just look.
God.
She's like enamored to be around you right now, Kunai.
That is adorable and terrifying because of the repercussions.
After about 20 minutes of walking up the staircase, you find yourself walking out into what looks like a very precarious area. And I might have to give you your token sight again for this.
And that's how Kunai single-handedly took out Hiei.
Let me just see. Okay.
That's a lie.
Oh, really quickly, before you guys would be leaving the room, I need everybody to make a perception check.
Ah.
This was something I forgot to do. Daisuke, you would have caught this as you're leaving. You notice you took parts off of Genbu, right?
Yeah.
It seems weird as you were looking, but it's almost like when you look back into the room, it's like, were there less parts of Genbu in this room than I remember?
Oh no.
And you swear you catch the inkling of something, but the room is too dark for you to really make it out well enough.
Oh no.
You guys throw your tokens on the map. I should be able to see them, and I can give you guys sight in just a second.
I was gonna say, like, would I be able to, like, possibly use that spirit sense?
For this, I'm going to say no. It's not going to help you with that.
Okay.
All right, I'll give you guys sight in just a second. Noodle, can you slap a kunai on the map for me, please?
I don't see shit again.
It's okay. I can see your tokens. So I'm going to give you sight in just a sec. I just need to see where you are.
Yeah.
I did this so I can
it,
put you guys in the dark and you don't get spoiled.
Daisuke would have a bunch of stories of kunai to tell to Rinka.
I think I'm right here.
She will be
Maybe.
refuting them all.
Right here.
Don't worry about it.
We'll be getting them from Daisuke's perspective.
Remember that one time at the office where I punched a man straight through a wall?
Batty, you good?
Yeah.
That was great. And now he's our friend.
Yeah, he's alright now.
You guys could have brought Akira for this.
You're right, but...
No, we couldn't have. He was exhausted.
Exactly. He needs to sleep forever.
This was like the very next day after our fight with the Jirai Gumo. The next morning, actually.
Yep. No, the next afternoon.
We could have
That's-
brought
yeah,
him
that's
along.
enough.
He would have died by now, but we could have brought him along.
Yeah, we would have taken an exhausted man.
You could have brought Ganta with you.
No.
I mean, we could have.
He could be our chauffeur.
We would bring Cephalopod with us faster than we would bring Ganta.
He told us we can't bring gods.
I'm afraid, like, if, like, a toddler came in, like, Mitsuki could, like, kill him. In one hit.
Okay. So, as you guys walk up, you feel wind rushing around you as you see a very precariously perched bridge. And you hear a loud roar echoing out from, like, the darkness where you really can't see too well.
Like tigers and bears on my...
Now it's time for the furriest of all villains.
We get the
Pyro.
Fukuyoki.
Renka immediately, like, gives Kunai the thumbs up, like, I got this. And she starts, like, walking up across the bridge.
Wait, don't do that. Wait for the rest of us.
No.
Hold up, idiot.
Kurinu also runs up, too.
I swear,
Alright.
everyone Pyro associates with is apparently also just as mentally challenged.
Alright, I'm going to remove dynamic lighting for this next part, so that way you can see everything. This was more just for the setup why I did this.
Dun 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 dun. Ooh.
Oh, he is big.
He's a beefy boy.
Jack, look away.
Jack, it's your husband.
It's for you, Jack. Oh, hello there. Alright. Standing at the end of this platform, just large and imposing, you see what appears to be a large white tiger man. Just staring down, looking hungry, looking ferocious, and looking outright pissed.
Is this some kind of convention?
Frustrating. Are you telling me Genbu really let people slide through?
Are you gonna go through a whole spiel about how, Genbu was just the easiest out of all three of us?
It's the easiest out of the oh, you beat me to it. Shit.
Yeah, and then the next guy after we kill you is gonna say the same thing about you, and the next guy after that is gonna say the same thing about him. You are, 3 out of 4, I believe, if I'm doing my math correctly. That's a bronze medal, sir. We are not afraid of you.
You see him like scratching his head as you say that, and immediately he just looks like he grabbed something. You see 4 strands of hair in his fist. Well, if you already know that, then allow me to save you the conversation. As he throws them up in the air and they fall back to the ground, you see his 4 large beasts immediately appear in front of you. Everybody roll initiative.
Naoki, what the hell?
I mean, how was I supposed to know he was gonna do
Hey,
that?
jackass, that's how you get bald.
Another 3. God damn it.
They don't have any just basic tiger tokens. Whatever, I'll use these.
More like basic bitch.
Hey,
Oh.
Alright, Pyro, no matter what, stay back. I mean, like in turn order wise.
what's a turn order?
Don't worry about it.
So question, is this a bottomless pit?
Yes, it is.
That is very good to know. Thank you for that information.
That's not floor design. You guys feel wind rushing you. You can see the sky out. You're in like one of those in-between parts of a castle where you use like the bridge to cross from one section of it to another. This is all that's bottomless pit below and exposed sky above.
Betty, you want to kind of like Looney Tunes this, where we hold out like a red cape and we're like, "Olé!" and the tigers go flying off.
Very much so.
I do have a cape.
Let me roll
Oh
again,
my
boost
God.
initiative.
Hold up, I
Yako,
think,
sorry.
I need to drop
Alright.
out of Discord 1 second. You guys are cutting out a lot. Okay. Hello?
Oh,
Hello? Friends?
Hello.
Oh, okay, here you are.
Friend.
Twins!
Okay, and then let me just roll these real quick, and then we'll be good to go. Oh, goddamn. Listen to Merlin being all meowy.
He is crying for his
This is
sister
Merlin's
again.
boss fight right here.
Oh no. Please, I don't want him to be a fucking Bara cat.
Thank you for taking care of me, human. I have ascended to my final form.
I didn't
Yeah, the-
raise you to be disgusting.
These things rolled really well.
oh my god, this might actually be good.
I assume Kunai has a higher dex mod than the tiger.
I would hope so.
Alright, let me just pull something up real quick. Sorry, a lot of HPs I gotta keep track of right now. Okay. All right. So let's change up some music. No, it's not right. Okay, so first one. How far are you guys away from these things? Pretty far. So, wait, this map might be off again. I apologize for this sometimes, guys. I don't mean to be sloppy.
While the tigers are all coming at us, like just Bianco's up there shredding.
Hey.
All the music's coming from him.
It is. Okay, I think that should do it. I think that's properly scaled now. Yes. So, the first one, these two immediately just start running up. They're like roaring and growling directly at you guys. Kunai, you'd have the first move of any players.
Let's see how far.
I also forgot to roll for Renka's initiative. So.
Oh wait. Alright, first things first, I'd like to bonus action drink a Reiki/Yoki potion.
Mm-hmm.
So it's a D6. Plus, are they plus anything or are they just regular?
They're just regular.
Okay. I've not taken the Jagan off, by the way. I want to mention that.
How long does it last?
10 minutes.
Alright, I had said it was 20 minutes for you guys to get up here.
Oh, okay, never mind. Activating it again. So, the Tigre's got to make another DC Wisdom save.
DC Wisdom share.
Wisdom save.
Okay, give me 1 second.
Those are
I'm trying
15. Actually, if they're all looking at me, they all do.
Okay. All of them have DC 15?
Mm-hmm.
Wow, all of them but the orange one fail.
Wow.
So they can't attack you or get close to you, right?
Mm-hmm.
Alright, so that's... Yeah, they all start, like, these three all start, like, scurrying back, trying to, like, hide behind Byakko. And they're doing that thing that cats do when they get, like, scared.
Well, that's unideal. That's a lot of movement. Okay. Full movement, I suppose, to get right at the tip of the bridge.
Mm-hmm.
And then how much more do I have? 20. Okay, I have the flying sword.
You do?
I will use the flying sword. And attacking this one, by the way.
Which one?
The red one.
Red one. Okay. Flying so. You miss.
Of course.
I don't know. It's
16.
running away to go towards Byakko, and so it's like dashing. So it misses the first time, but you manage to like sink the sword into it the second time, so you can roll the damage.
11.
Yeah.
Oh, yes.
Oh, you basically like cut one of its foot off.
Damn!
You cut its foot off, and it's just like hobbling around. It's like it should be roaring, but it's meowing, and it looks like it's terrified of this flying sword. It's like a vacuum cleaner.
Oh, no, you're making me feel bad. Also, does it cost Yoki to activate the sword? I forgot.
I believe it does, but I'm not sure right now. We'll look at it in a minute.
I think it's 2 if I remember correctly.
I might have nerfed it down to 2.
Yeah.
Right off 2, and if it isn't, well, I'll say it's 2.
Okay.
So, call back to first session. Kunai good at stabbing cats.
Stop, okay? It hurts my feelings. There's a cat, like, in the room somewhere. And it makes me feel sad.
Well, don't feel sad, because only the orange one wasn't afraid of you, and he's running up to pounce, like, right now. God, stop changing the thing. There we go. Noodle,
Yes.
does an 18 hit you?
Yes.
Okay. Oh, I dropped my dice.
Oh, good. Now you're Monty.
Ha 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 ha. Alright, yeah, you take 9 points of piercing damage as this thing runs up and bites into you.
Ouchie.
And it's like got you pinned onto the ground as it's just like howling in your face. Like, yeah. Naoki, it is your turn.
Oh, my tween. I am going to run up to here, and I am going to use Gust of Wind on the orange tiger that's attacking my friend. So
Okay.
basically, I'm probably going to need to draw this. That is delicious. Okay, needs to make a strength saving throw or be pushed back 15 feet into an endless abyss.
Oh, strength is not very good. It's a dex-based attacker. What's it gotta beat?
It would be my spell save, so let me look that up real quick. 15.
Okay. So, Kunai, you watch as this thing's about to sink its teeth directly into you, and then as it, like, lifts up its, like, paws to give it the energy to, like, lean in, it just, like a newspaper in New York City just...
You're a mere paper tiger in front of the storm.
It has a... So, Naoki isn't gonna say anything. He's just gonna do, like, the smug kitty face and look directly, at Tiger Man.
And he's gonna look directly at you and be pissed.
Ain't I a stinker?
You is more than a stinker.
And that's my turn.
Alright, it is Renka's turn.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, she's not fast enough to get anywhere. So you might not get to see what she can do just yet. But she runs up as close as she can on the bridge, and then immediately readies a reaction. Let me just see. Okay, yeah, the reaction, she at least has enough space to let the reaction proc. So, let me just see if there's anything she can do. Oh, wait. No, she does have something she can do. Let me see. One sec. Sorry, this is a new class. I'm making sure I know how this one works.
Oh no!
This is the.
That's this one.
It's that one, yeah. Oh no.
Alright, this is under her force of willpower abilities. So... Daisuke, you would see her... Oh god, does she have enough range to do this? Because if she does, it would be very cool. Ah, she can't hit Byakuya with it, but she can hit the red one. So, Daisuke, you see her sort of just, like, focusing her hand. And you see what appears to be almost like a baseball-sized object appear in her palm. And she's just, like, doing that thing where she throws it up in the air and plays catch with it herself. Then she immediately chucks this directly up into the air, pulls out her pipe, and then goes into, like, slam at this thing. And aims it directly at the red creature, the red tiger.
Oh damn!
For... She nat 1'd.
Oh no!
This could be bad. This is force damage. This could blow her into a... Oh, fuck. Okay, very, very minimum severity. So she hits this thing and sends it flying like a fucking missile. But as it goes, it gets caught in Naoki's gust of wind and just flies off and just hits directly into the side of a wall. It leaves a significant crater on that wall.
Oh wow!
Whatever that was going to do a lot of damage if it hit. Yeah, fuck. And that'll be her turn. Now I need to roll something. So this is going to be... Yeah. Fucking brutal. Byakuya grabs the tiger that's hiding right by his feet. He grabs it by the scruff and just looks at it and just like screams in its face, "I have no use for weaklings that won't fight," and just immediately kills it in his grasp.
Oh god.
Oh god!
Poor kitty.
Yay! Kunai indirectly killed a tiger.
did. And he is going to ready something by giving up 3 of his yoki.
Oh,
Wait,
And it's within 30 to 60 feet, so...
Did he ever have to
Oh.
roll the wisdom save?
Byakuya?
Yeah.
Isn't it a range?
I don't know.
I thought it was a creature within a certain range.
You're probably right about that. Let me see. I'll worry about that when I'm in range, though.
Yep. I have the Jigon pulled up real quick. Let me just see. Oh, you know what? It says any creature that can see you, so... Oh, you know what? There was a reason I didn't have him roll. Don't worry about it.
Okay, never mind then.
Yep.
Okie
Naoki. Mother. Hurt you if this hits. This is gonna hurt you a lot if this hits.
Oh
I'll,
no!
Please don't.
Hopefully, I'll Naruto run out the way.
You see as he sort of like does this weird motion, like he's using his claws to grasp at his neck, and he's like yielding himself back, like he's getting ready to spit something out. Okay, Naoki, does an 8 hit you?
No, an 8 does not hit me.
Okay, so if that doesn't hit you, I need to check, because this is indiscriminate. Alright, it misses the green tiger too, thankfully. So, it lands right next to you, you see him hurl what looks like a weird ethereally like green energy ball out, and it as soon as you see it make contact with the ground, it doesn't destroy it in the traditional sense, like leaving a crater where you see rubble. It atomizes everything by your foot,
Holy shit!
almost to like non-existence.
Is there a giant hole there now?
It's not to like the bottom of the abyss, but it's deep into the ground. So there is a hole. I'll put an X there. You'll have to forgive me. I don't get to use that one too often. I promise I won't miss the next time. Alright, this one's off initiative. Pyro's turn. Pyro is going to rest and hold his action to dash in if it looks like anybody's going to fall off the sides to try to catch them.
Good boy.
Good boy.
Daisuke.
All right. I'm going to run up as far as I can, which is as far as Rinka. Basically, I'm just going to hold an action.
Okay, what are you holding?
Anything comes as far as because the club is like 5 feet, right?
Basically, it has to be something in front of you, yes. That's what like the 5 foot thing means. Like if it's a creature like within your like 5 foot range.
Yeah, I was just wondering how big the club was.
Oh yeah, orange is the one that's dead. Yeah, so you're gonna like whack anything in the club if it gets close to you.
Yeah, if it procs near like around here, I suppose.
Oakley dokley.
That's not really much I can do at the moment. I'm a close range fighter.
All right, this Tigist, it has to pass a wisdom save against you, Noodle.
Yay.
Let's see. Sorry. $16 passes, right?
Yeah, unfortunately.
All right, so it's not afraid of you anymore. It's gonna charge in on what Byaku's orders would be to attack you, but your wall of wind is still up, right, Naoki?
Yes.
So we're gonna see how. So we're gonna see how strong it is. It has to pass a 15.
Yes.
Paper tiger.
These things are like borderline constructs. They're stupid, so it wouldn't realize this. They have a -1 to their strength.
Oh my god.
I just imagine it's like silent, like they're like rushing on angry, and then their like fur starts to blow, and they just lift off the ground, and without a noise, they just instantly just plummet to their death.
So
like a plastic bag in the wind.
Karinu is up. Let's see what the hell she can do. Alright. She's going to she's going to take her full action to dash so she can move twice her movement speed. And then she's going to just get herself into a better position. Attack. So double her movement speed is right near there.
Yeah.
You see her just sort of like flash and land right next to you, Naoki. And you feel like a cool aura just sort of coming off of her right now. As she's like getting into a position to attack. This tiger, it was also afraid of you, Kunai, so let's see if it's smart enough to... You know, you want these things to pass, and then you want them to immediately fail. It nat 1, so it's still afraid of you.
Okay.
This was a very weird usage of the Jigan. Again, it's gonna go and cower behind Byaku.
Oh, again with this shit.
Kunai, it's your turn. There's wind in front of you, so be careful.
Okay, I will. God, fuck. Okay, 40 feet. 45, I think that was my full movement. Flying sword. Oh.
Byaku?
Yeah.
It misses. It goes and charges in. It just bounces off of his hide.
Okay. Hey.
Ooh, that one pierces.
10.
10. Yeah, no, you hawk at you get a big McNugget chunk of him off.
I'm also going to be reaction Jagon Binding Curse if he tries to come at me, bro.
Okay. Make sure you're keeping an eye on your Yoki.
Okay.
Hopefully.
Oh wait, no, that I would also need to bonus action drink another Reiki.
Okay.
Okay, so those are. Oh my god, that's just, wow. Okay, but that'll work.
Alrighty. Nizuri Naoki.
Okay, I am going to, unfortunately, put down my gust of wind. But I will instead put up a wind wall, which is the technique that I used earlier to save us from the crushing door. And I am going to put it in front of between our friend and Kunai. So basically, if he wants to try to hit any of us on his next turn with his big scary blast, he's going to do so with disadvantage. Or if he wants to get closer to Kunai, he's going to take damage.
Okay.
And I don't think I can do anything as my bonus action. So Naoki is just going to kind of sparse the playing field so that we're not grouped together.
Okay. So you set up the wind, it's like billowing in front of him. And let me just see. All Renka would have done is move into a better position. I need to make an intelligence check for Byaku right now. It's actually not too bad. You see him pick up the other, like, tiger, and he's just, like... He's testing something out. He just chucks it into the wind wall.
Oh.
Oh god.
How much damage did that do?
It's going to do 3d8.
Go ahead and roll that damage.
2, 3... So...
13.
13? It's brutal how he treats these things. You watch this thing just get, like, eviscerated and shredded like if you put, like, something in a blender.
Oh, tiger soup.
I can tell it was a mistake to fight you all out here. You have too many advantages. Well, I know a better place to go. And you immediately see him take his full movement to run inside of, like, this building behind him.
Oh.
Motherfucker.
Do you guys pursue? This is
Yeah.
dead, by the way.
I'm going to sadly dispel my wind wall.
I'm gonna say you're gonna maintain your initiatives already.
Yes.
So actually, I should have added Byaku's token back here, but it'll be okay. So you all pursue him, right?
Right.
Yeah.
All right. I hear it in everybody's voices. You know where we're going.
I know where we're going.
Unfortunately,
No, I
dude.
want you to know. As much as I hate this map right here, I am proud of this next one because I think I got it pretty accurate.
Listen, Cable, I'm scared.
Oh.
Also, I want you
dude.
to. Oh no.
Fighting
Yes,
on top of a delicious cheese pizza with stone pepperonis.
Oh, ain't that?
The first part of that was to legitimately survive the little tigers. If you did that, that was the difficulty thing.
We technically didn't even have to like physically touch them.
Guys, is it hot in here or is it just me?
I like it. It's comfortable.
Oh boy.
I think Genbu had I forget what he had in terms of an initiative. I'll just give him 10. It's okay.
Noodle, can you slap a kunai in the map?
Oh, of course.
Put it right in the lava.
Please do not. Oh no, that's too far away. God.
Do we all roll our initiative?
Hmm.
Oh.
Now you guys have your initiative. I'm gonna say this is still an extended combat thing,
Okay,
and this
so
only took, let's say, like a couple seconds for you all to like burst in and chase after him. So any abilities that are time sensitive, like your Jagan, would still be on,
okay,
and it wouldn't have been very long if they were off.
And it's still one round of combat with him, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Can I be a dick and just say I keep wind wall up so everybody has to take damage?
Oh,
Don't do that.
No, I actually dispelled it. Don't worry about that.
All right. Immediately entering into this room, though, you see, like, you. It's easier to show and not tell what you guys see, but you are met by Byakko looking very proud of himself, standing on a stone pillar in a room completely flooded and surrounded by lava. This seems to be more of an adequate fighting space for us all. I trust it's to your liking.
I was fine with the other room, actually.
Thanks, I hate it.
Well, too bad. You see him grip onto his neck to get ready to do the Tiger Shout ability. I need everyone to make a dexterity saving throw.
oh no.
Goody.
Oh, why am I bad at these?
Why am I bad at these?
I'm gonna roll these on dice because I don't want to have to keep pulling sheets up.
Oh, I know, right? You get a +6.
Pass for Pyro. Pass for Renka. Pass for Kurinu. Alright, so Kurinu grabs you, Daisuke, and just immediately, like, you and her jump over to this pillar right here.
Oh, thanks.
As the Tiger Shout's coming, as much as you'll hate me for this, Noodle, you find yourself over on this pillar as Renka get down, Mr. President's you all the way over there.
God.
And Naoki, I would say with you, you'd probably be able to help Pyro easier than Pyro could help you.
Yeah.
You both would end up on this middle pillar right here.
Oh, that's delicious.
Byakko basically like decimates that one. There is now no platform there to stand on. This bit of combat is going to work a little differently. So I'm going to be... You all basically get like double the movement actions. Your partner is also going to assist you with your movement action moving through this. So you have a lot of movement speed to work with. So what's your movement speed, Naoki?
It's 35.
So combined with Pyro, you guys have a combined 70 feet of movement you can move across this map with.
70 feet.
Jesus fucking Christ.
Interesting.
So Pyro would Pyro is basically going to he's going to be using like his ability to like I'll actually have to make a check for this real quick. Hold on. Where is Focus Strike? I'm trying to find his Channel Yoki ability. I'll find it later. So Pyro is going to ready an action for when you guys get close to Byakko to cut him as deeply as he can. Daisuke.
So I got 30 feet of movement.
30 feet of movement. Karinu has 35, so you have 65 feet of movement she'll assist you with.
No. Get up to that pillar right there.
Yep. So you both leap up. So, do you have a plan, Daisuke?
Well, I got something I could try to work with, but we're not close enough to do it. We might have to go with another pillar. If this works, we're gonna dunk the tiger.
Can you get it ready?
Sure, yeah. It's
Out of character explaining it, I can use it as a reaction.
So, out of character, what I'm basically asking you to do is get the action ready for when you're within range.
Yeah, I can use Dimension Rip as a reaction, so.
Alright. And then on that note, it's her turn next, and she's gonna grab you by the collar and immediately leap up to this next pillar right here with you.
Whoa.
All right then. I'm gonna activate Dimension Rip and see if I can dunk the tiger.
Yes.
Alright. Walk me through this, how we're gonna do this.
Tiger with the one and only taste of Singe.
What was the save I said he had to make?
The save is
Pray to Jesus.
scrolling down. It is a 16.
That's a pretty... It's a dex save? Or...
Dex.
His dex mod's good. His dex mod's very good.
Oh,
I can always
of
turn in
course
that
it is.
one.
Alright. I'll ask you, what do you want me to do? Do you want me to roll and roll 20, or do you want me to roll my dice? Because this dice either rolls really good or really bad.
Let's all see it and roll 20, because if it works, it's going right below him and going right into the lava. Not over not high above where he can try to grab something. I am gonna try to put that portal like directly over lava.
Let's see what he gets. And... 15. Wait, no. I'm looking at something wrong. Hold on. No, wait. No, you got him. You got him.
Oh boy!
Oh my god!
So I shoved that I threw that portal right by his feet, so he's falling inward, and the other one is directly over lava, and he is taking a hot bath.
All right.
Bathe, you dumb animal. Bathe until you are dead.
Oh, I gotta look something up real quick.
Yeah, that'd be like right here. So there'd be nowhere he could grip anything.
Yeah, no, he's sinking into this shit. That costs you your special attack, but
It did, but it could have been way worse. I would rather give up a special attack to be able to
you know what? Lava would typically be considered what most people would assume is an insta kill, right?
Usually, yeah. I mean, it's boiling lava.
I'm gonna roll a D100 plus your charisma modifier.
So D100 plus 4.
Yeah. So go ahead and roll that.
Oh my. 54.
54. Alright. That's gonna put him at So you slash the portal directly underneath him, and before he can like release the tiger shout, he immediately just like feels like, as his mouth is opening up to launch it, he feels the lava pouring in down his throat as he can't even howl in pain, as this is just like burning him straight through into his core.
I think he probably regretted installing a lava room now.
What a prick.
He's not dead.
Wow.
Oh, that's even worse.
Even after the 10 I did earlier?
Even after the 10 you did earlier.
Damn.
I mean, it didn't kill him in the show either.
Yeah, it's true. That's probably
You did a
how he's
very
always
hefty-
stinky.
You did a very hefty chunk of that, I'll just tell you this.
And also, he has to try to climb out of that if he can. He's got to swim out of that shit.
Yeah, I'm reducing his movement speed a lot while he's in fucking lava.
So that's even more fucking searing, burning magma going through him as he's trying to get out.
I have to do a couple checks, because I anticipated you were going to do this shit, so I looked ahead to figure out how this would work.
Oh yeah, this is my plan ever since I got that ability, knowing
Good
the same beasts are coming.
Your turn.
Well, I'm going to have to take the full double movement I have to...
Well, combined with Renka, what's your movement speed?
45.
So combined with Renka assisting, you have 75 movement.
Wow. I thought you said double.
No, it's you add both the movement speeds of the characters together. For this, since you're working in pairs.
I guess we're gonna have to go, like, that way.
Okay.
Oh boy.
She's just holding on to you, and she's just all smiley and happy.
And I gotta, since I can't do anything else, I'm gonna do Spirit Focus. Which I
Okay.
forgot what the DC of that was.
14, I believe. That's usually what I put those at.
And what was the roll for that?
Int.
Int. She not very smart. Hey!
Alright, so you start Dragon Ball Z powering up.
Oh, Kunai, you're probably in earshot of Daisuke singing, "'Cause I'm hot-blooded, can't you see?
Oh
I
god.
got a fever of 103.
So, Naoki, what you want to do?
Okay,
Pyro's got 35 movement on him.
35, and I also have 35, so
70.
70. So, first we're gonna go. Ooh, this is interesting. That is literally just enough. So, Naoki is going to do something that, if this doesn't instantly kill him on his next turn, it will. I don't know if it will actually work like this, but if you want to flavor it to where it could help Kunai like hit this man, I was going to use Gust of Wind, but at a downward angle. So it is going to be pushing him into the lava, but also any projectile that's going to fire like into that, like I would imagine it would just like lead directly to him.
Okay, roll the damage for Gust of Wind if you're going to be aiming it.
Gust of Wind does not do any damage. It pushes.
Oh, that's Wall of Wind, I'm thinking.
Yeah, Wall of Wind's different. So basically, I'm just aiming it directly at him, and
Alright.
yep, and it's gonna push him further down into the lava, and then I'm going to jump out of Kunai's way just in case if he somehow survives.
So, I'm going to give him disadvantage 1 on trying to get out of the lava, since he's got the wind forcing him down into it. And projectile attacks will have advantage until your ability ends. As long as they, basically it's going to work the way your Tornado Fist works. As long as they're within a certain margin, it's going to get sucked into it like a vacuum and bring it straight down on him.
Oh my god.
And there's going to be a fun thing that happens if he gets hit, because super dangerous to be in. You don't want to get hit or have something fuck you up when you're in lava. And lo and behold, look whose turn it is, Renka.
Oh no!
Oh,
You see her channeling her spiritual energy again into another one of those ball-sized objects. And she's like, alright, I can't fuck this up twice. She has advantage on this.
Ah,
Oh god, Rinka, why don't suck on me right now? Oh fuck. I can't, in good consciousness, I can't let this hit. As much as I want it to, I can't.
That's fair.
Oh, it would have obliterated him too. No, I can't do it. She goes to do it, and then it immediately, like, the room is too hot. She's like pulling the hat down, like wiping sweat. She's frazzled, and she's too enamored being next to Kunai. So she's just like not paying attention to things the way she should be. Byako! Let's make a dexterity saving throw, buddy. See if you can get out.
Actually, it's a strength saving throw.
Stay down, you
Is
dumb
it?
animal.
Yeah, it's a strength saving throw.
That's his worser stat.
yes.
Good.
No, his dex is very good, but when he's readying Tiger Shout, he gets like a negative thing because he has to stay completely still to do that thing. That's how I had to make that ability fair. Otherwise, you guys would have never, like, it's too fucking strong. That could be like a one-turn kill move. Oh, disadvantage. Hey, guess who got a 9? He's trying to doggy paddle through lava, and it's just burning more and more of his flesh off. He looks like he's in pain, and he looks like he's trying to, like, muster any strength that he can. He's gonna have disadvantage with this attack. Oh shit. Wait a minute. Dice Gate as a 19 hit you.
Okay, so can I reaction use the cape?
Please?
Okay, so I'm going to. Can I also grab onto Karinu?
Can you take something with you? Does it say you can?
Uh,
It's not Dimension Door, it just works like Dimension Door. Hello?
It's not saying I can't bring anyone if I hold on to them.
Because I didn't specify, I will say yes for now.
Because like everything on my person goes with me, so if I actively hold her, I suppose.
Okay, I'll say yes. You can grab her.
Okay. Oh shit, Karinu, grab her! Just immediately.
So it's good that you did that because
Oh.
he couldn't get it to like fire in the air the way he wanted, but he aimed directly at the pillar to destroy it.
I am so glad I chose that item.
But it looks like he's hurting pretty bad. I'm gonna roll some damage for him this turn. Yeah, he's taking another 24 points of lava damage.
It's a big oof.
This lava could have gone one of two ways. Either it was gonna fuck him up, or it was gonna fuck you up.
Dumbass.
Pyro's turn. Oh, Pyro should be with Naoki, by the way. I just didn't move his token. Pyro is not stupid, so he's not going to attempt to fucking, jump and stab Byako while he's in the lava. But he is going to expend 3 Yoki. he sheathes his sword and then immediately, like, at like a blinding speed, whips it out to send out like a sort of almost the way you do it, the way he showed you how, like making the crescent flame, but to a much bigger and more severe looking degree. And it would be a dexterity saving throw, but Byako is going to instantly fail because he's in the lava, and he can't get away. So he's about to take this, and this is bad. This is the equivalent of the fireball spell.
Oh boy. Dojo Cat proud.
Plus his... No, okay, but... Yeah, no. He severely, like, scorches and just, like, roasts Byako.
My god.
Byako, like, loses his grip to even keep himself above the lava. And you just watch as he, like, sinks lower and lower deep below. Until you can't see him anymore. There is still lava in the room, though. But...
Hold on.
Glub, 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 glub.
Well... What do you think, Naoki? Are they getting easier?
Sorry, guys, I'm back.
Oh, I know you... What?
Okay. What happened?
Pyro said, what do you think, Naoki? Are they getting easier to deal with?
I mean, like, to be fair, like, the idiot, like, decided to install an entire room full of lava and also decided to fight a wind ninja out on a, above a bombless pit. So I don't know, I really don't know what he was expecting.
Yeah, not the smartest idea. It seems like this room was designed more for people without weird powers to fight in.
Yeah, I guess they didn't really expect any of us. Oh, that was a really good fucking thing you did there, Daisuke. I didn't even realize you could use it that way.
What, me like the whole like don't get someone like a teabag thing?
Yeah, it's pretty neat.
Yeah, that was God, that was pretty brutal.
Yeah, it's gonna stay in my nightmares for a while. But at least we took out another Saint Beast.
To be honest, I kind of learned that while playing Super Metroid.
I don't know what that is, but I'm sure you have fun with it, kid.
You guys keep this up as you manage to navigate your way through the lava terrain.
Yes.
I'm gonna move you guys over to something real quick.
Oh boy.
Oh boy, we out of this round of combat?
Yes.
Okay. Well, I've gotta get me some more healing juice.
I'm also gonna drink a potion for a podium for Reiki.
3, 5.
So, hey, nice.
You guys leave the scorching area of the... I forget what he calls it.
I gotta do another one, because I need it. Wow.
Do you guys remember what Byako calls that fucking room? It's like something playground.
I call this my hot mess.
You guys escape the scorching heat of the hot mess. After traveling for a bit, you manage to find...
Chibi Daisuke.
You find yourself in a bit of like a small chamber. It looks more to, like, you know, not so much for combat oriented purposes. It's more just like a well lit sort of place. It also doesn't look like it was intended for anybody outside of the beasts themselves to be here. But you do notice that nobody is pursuing you right now and nobody is coming towards you. So if there were a place you guys may want to have tried to take a short rest, this would be the place to do it.
That would
Oh,
be ideal, actually.
Since we're taking a short rest, we can swallow hit dice, huh?
Yes, and as you guys take the short rest and recoup, knowing you've managed to take out 2 of the Saint Beasts, feeling pretty confident, I might add, that you can take the other 2 out. I don't know how easily you guys think you can do it. I think maybe this would be a good point to end the session for today.
Whoa.
Right.
Also, with this short rest,
Wow.
you guys is level 4.
Oh my god!
Yay!
Oh my god, yes.
Let me eat that hit dice.
Can I use that hit dice as my extra health?
1, 2, 3, 4.
What did you get, Noodle?
I got a 6 out of a d6.
1, 2, 3. Naoki's still rocking the glass cannon.
Alright, everyone, thanks for stopping by. I had a great time.